What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 1 of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. What's up, Luigi Stare beats Solar Flare, aka Jacob, Solar Flare, and Dr. Jeffrey. The stream quality problem has happened. Looks like it's fine now. Sorry. But, yeah, hey everyone! Welcome to the stream. Alright, so, this live stream was recommended a while back. I forget exactly who recommended it. But I thought that it was a very good idea to go ahead and stream Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World, given the fact that I just put out the new video yesterday, comparing the Wii U and 3DS version of this game. So, I'm sure you guys have all seen my video, but for anyone who hasn't, I wanted to compare the two versions and really put forward the idea of which version should you play. And obviously, there's not like any one-size-fits-all answer, but I did have my recommendations. Spoiler alert for the video. Well, I like the 3DS version. I'm not gonna give away too much of the video for anyone who hasn't seen it, but yeah. I do like the 3DS version. I think it's a good way to experience the game. But yeah, I thought I should show it in action now that I know I can emulate 3DS games, and in particular this one. And why don't we go ahead and experience together the differences between the Wii U and 3DS versions and really put it to the test. Which one should you play? And again, spoiler alert, I think it's good no matter which version you play. J-Dog says hi. Hey, J-Dog. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to part 1 of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. And hey, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Let's see here. I'm gonna get Wario Land Shake It for the Wii soon, says Solar Flare. I'm surprised you don't already have it. But yeah, good on you. I have a lot of questions. First question, what is your favorite stage from Woolly World? Asks Luigi. AKA Jacob. There's a lot that I really like. The ones that stick out in my mind are the, Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill. I really like World 6S and 7S, both of those were really good. And the, Sunset at Curtain Falls. Those are the ones that stick out to me right now. But there's a lot of levels I like in this one. Wii U Woolly World for the win, says Solar Flare. So I already streamed the, that's another thing I should probably mention. There's a couple of disclaimers I should put out here. First of all, one, I have already streamed the Wii U version. This is the 3DS version. And, yeah, I figured I should go ahead and play it since I haven't played this one on stream yet. Thank you, I am doing really good, says J-Dog. Glad to hear that. Second, I should also put forward the disclaimer that I am emulating this game using Citra, but I do own the game. It's not in the box right now. I think it's in my 3DS, but yeah, I'm 100% sure it's in my 3DS, but I do own the game. So there's your disclaimers. So why don't we go ahead and get started here, guys? Zappy Jeremy says, hey, the Zapper has returned after 200 years in the Dark World. That's a long time, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could finally escape the Dark World and watch some Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. How are you doing, Jeremy? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're gonna start with, save file 3 here. It's the only one that I don't have populated. And, I get to play as Blue Yoshi, so that's a plus. Let's do it. How do you legally emulate? So, okay, I'm going classic mode. You can switch whenever you feel like it. So the way that you legally emulate, is, the emulator itself is not illegal. It's perfectly fine to download the emulator and use it. It is not legal, however, to download ROMs that you don't own. I think it's actually pretty sketchy to download ROMs just in general, but the way that I obtained this ROM is I actually ripped the game myself. I have a hacked 3DS, and there's a mode on the hacked 3DS where you can insert a game and then basically download the contents of that cartridge onto an SD card, and then take that SD card out, put it in your computer, and there you go, there's your ROM. OMG, the graphics on emulated is a big difference from the 3DS, says Dr. Jeffrey. It is, it really is. You remember when I was telling you that there was a beneficial factor of the 3DS version that might give the 3DS version an edge? That's it. Emulating really improves how the game looks. Doing good. My sleep schedule broke again, so here I am. How's Yoshi Land? Sorry to hear about your sleep schedule, but Yoshi Land's going pretty well. No complaints here. What do you think of the boss battles in Woolly World, asks J-Dog. I'll get to that in a little bit. Probably when I get to the first boss. Play Pecan Sands from Wario World, or else Wario will come to your house, says Solar Flare. No, we need Pecan Sands from Wario World. So, you know, we have the beginning soundtrack for Yoshi's Woolly World at the beginning of every stream, so we'll do the Pecan Sands if everyone else is good with it. Plankton says, hi! Just recently found your channel. I love your Woolly World content. Well, thank you, Plankton, and welcome to the live stream and to the channel. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Welcome to Craft Island, a tiny place in the middle of the handmade ocean. Life here for the Yoshi clan is nothing but peaceful and leisurely. Or rather, it had been nothing but peaceful and leisurely until... And there's the, there's a nasty Kamek. Mischievous Kamek.
Hello, little Yoshis. Sorry to drop in so suddenly, but I need to turn you all into yarn. Thanks.
Kamek is many things, but subtle and inconspicuous is not one of them.
At this rate, I'll be here through lunch. Come on, I'm busy. Everyone becomes yarn.
So, for anyone who's been here for a long time, which is almost nobody out of this group, but anyway, that was kind of irrelevant. Anyway, anyone who remembers what the Woolly World on the Wii U, this intro cutscene looks like, obviously this looks a little bit more, well, flat, as I described in my video. It is the linear level sort of progression, and that bleeds over into this first cutscene. Not really a big problem, just something to note.
Yeah, that's quite enough. I've had it with you annoying Yoshis.
Kamek went from 0 to 100 very quick. Hi, Yoshis.
Let me turn you into yarn.
He did that. Really hoping there will be a switch port, says Plankton. Yeah, as I described in my video, which I'm sure you've already seen, I think that a switch port would have been better. And I am kind of hoping that one still comes out. But, you know. Yeah, I hope that the one does come out. I'll describe why in a few minutes. There's still hope. As Kamek flies away, he drops a handful of yarn. A rather important Yoshi meeting is held. What do we do to save the others? We need to get that yarn back. Hurry, after that naughty trickster. Poochy Pops! Look how cute! The Poochy Pups are here to help. You can call for their aid in mellow mode. We're never doing that. We're always doing classic mode, always and forever. And so another grand Yoshi adventure begins. Will they be able to knit their friends back together? Onward, Yoshis! Agreed. The cutscenes in the Wii U version is a lot better. Though I guess we get those small Poochy and Yoshi skits, so I guess it's a win-win. Says Zappy Jeremy. Especially because it's my favorite game. I hate that I don't have my Wii U or 3DS anymore, says Plankton. Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, Woolly World is pretty great. It's I hope you at least got to experience it once or twice before getting rid of your Wii U and 3DS. But yeah, a Switch port of this game would be awesome. Mostly because, as I mentioned in my video, there really isn't a definitive version of Yoshi's Woolly World. That's because, obviously, the Wii U has the better graphics, but the 3DS has, you know... I want to say better, but I won't. I'll say distinct and separate content from the Wii U version. The custom costumes being really, really special. So I wish a definitive edition existed so I could just recommend that one, but it doesn't. And as a result, I kind of have to, you know, say, hey, if you want to see the better graphics more than you want to see the different content, then you know, the Wii U is the version you should be playing. But the 3DS has different content that might be compelling for you, so maybe try that one. I wish that there was just a version that had everything. And honestly, there's no reason that the Wii U couldn't have been that version, because they could have just patched the new content into that game. But they didn't, and I understand why. It's not like the Wii U was a rousing success, so there wasn't really any point in going back and, you know, adding that content in post. Not too many people would have played it. I just 100% completed this game a few hours ago, says Jacob. Nice! And what were your thoughts? And like I said in the video, though, if a Switch version came out that, you know, maybe even improved on the graphics in the Wii U version, and also had the content of the 3DS version, which there's no reason that a Switch version shouldn't have those things, that would be the version to play. Bro, bologna is a hot dog pancake, says Dr. Jeffrey. My goodness. Starting off strong with the philosophies of Dr. Jeffrey. That was awesome. Luigi Stare says, or Jacob says, it was awesome. Glad to hear that, dude. Another reason that there should be a Switch version is more people will get to experience the game that way. Like, 13 million Wii U's were sold, right? And I forget how many copies of this game were sold on there. I want to say like 2 million. And then there were 80 million 3DSs or so. But around 100,000 copies of this game sold, which was kind of unfortunate. But the Switch has sold a lot more copies than the Wii U. And even the 3DS at this point. So, you know, releasing the game on the Switch as a definitive package would allow the most number of people to play this game, and I think that would be great. As I've pointed out quite a few times at this point, I do think this is one of the best Yoshi games, and the more people that get to experience it, the better, honestly. Woolly World is my favorite Yoshi game, says J-Dog. It sounds like that's a pretty popular one, and I put it pretty high on my list, too. So, yeah, you're definitely not alone in that opinion. Jeremy says, honestly, I don't think Nintendo cares. We already have Crafted World on Switch, and it feels like a very unlikely thing to do, though I'd love for it to happen. Plankton says, maybe pushing it a bit, but snapshot mode from Odyssey and Bowser's Fury for Woolly World would be amazing. It would be interesting. I'm not usually a big camera mode guy, so, you know, I probably wouldn't appreciate it as much, but, you know, that would be a decent addition. Especially if you could put Yoshi in a number of cute poses. As far as Jeremy's comment, yeah, I mean, you're probably right. And it's not 100% up to Nintendo anyway. This is Good Feel's game, right? So, really, they would probably get the final say. But, and like you pointed out, we already have a Yoshi game on the Switch. It's Yoshi's Crafted World. But I would say, welcome back, Solar Flare. I would say that it's not impossible. Nintendo has done that sort of thing before. Like, we've seen... Do you guys remember, Hyrule Warriors? The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors, or whatever it's called? I don't know. that got a 3DS version that also had downgraded graphics, naturally. And oh, I should back it up a second. Hyrule Warriors was a game on the Wii U. It was a Warriors-style Zelda game, right? Or a Warriors game with basically a Zelda skin. The 3DS version came out, and it had, well, obviously worse graphics, but a lot of additional content, too. And then, a few years later, on the Switch, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition came out that had the graphical fidelity of the Wii U and the added content of the 3DS version. Basically a best of both worlds. So, given that Nintendo's done that sort of thing before, I won't say it's an impossibility, but to Jeremy's point, you know, Yoshi isn't one of their, like, top-tier series. It's probably not one that makes them a lot of money. It's one that they see more likely as, you know, just some casual game for, you know, the kids to have their fun, right? So, the chances that they'd care enough about this game to give it a definitive edition on the Switch, as much as, you know, all of us here would like that, I don't know how much it would sell, and I don't know how much Nintendo cares. So, from a practicality standpoint, I think it can happen. Knowing Nintendo, though, well, can't really say. This song is a bop, says Solar Flare. Absolutely it is. A lot of the songs in this game are. Plankton says, I heard Goodfeel was already busy with a new original game, so I don't think we'll be getting a port announcement this direct, says Plankton. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. You're right. I think Goodfeel is working on a different game. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect anything. At least in the near future, unless, like, Nintendo pulled, I don't know, if Nintendo had some other company port the game or something, I don't know. I won't rule it out, but I don't see it as very likely. Bro, if FedEx and UPS were to merge, would they be known as Fed Up? I have heard that before. Robert says, hello. Hey, Robert. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to part 1 of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. How are you? Do you think Nintendo will make a 3D Yoshi game or a new 2D one? Assuming that they make another one at all? That's actually... I have no idea. Given that Kirby and the Forbidden Lands, if that one did well, there's certainly precedent for Yoshi to have a 3D game. Knowing Nintendo, though, I doubt that they'll put out a new 3D Yoshi game anytime soon. They'll probably stick with old Reliable for now. That's pretty much what I'm going to count on. So, in other words, another 2D Yoshi game, which I wouldn't mind. I would prefer to see a 3D Yoshi game first, like, next, I guess, but I would take a new 2D one as well. Anyone here have a favorite Yoshi, Woolly World level? If I had to pick one, it would probably be either the very last one, Wonderful World of Wool, or level 6S. That one's a lot of fun. Or Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill. Like, that one's fun too. I really like the music there too. I use it in a lot of my videos. I think Nintendo see Yoshi and Kirby as the beginner games and don't view them as any major franchise, says Zappy Jeremy. I think you're right, for sure. I've been doing good and got Pokemon Sword yesterday, says Robert. Nice. I hope you have fun with it. I've heard that the game has problems, but I'm not a Pokemon guy, so I'm really no judge. Bro, ever realize many people's lives are simply one long trip between 2 hospitals? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Kind of morbid, but funny. But yeah, Yoshi's not... I'd say Kirby's probably higher up on Nintendo's tier list than the Yoshi games, sadly. Like, Yoshi's probably one of Nintendo's lesser franchises that's still getting releases currently. And yeah, they're not gonna put this as a priority. And that's part of the reason why I'm not expecting a new Yoshi game until the next generation. We don't typically see multiple Yoshi games per hardware generation, except for remakes. Like, we have seen, like, for example, on the 3DS, we got, on the 3DS, we got this game and Yoshi's New Island. And I guess on the DS, we got Yoshi's Island DS and, like, a spin-off game, Yoshi Touch and Go. I don't really count that, though. And the Game Boy Advance also got the, remake and new game treatment. Yoshi's Island was ported to the Game Boy Advance. It's probably my next video, by the way. Or they also had Topsy Turvy. Yoshi Topsy Turvy, or use Yoshi's Universal Gravitation, depending on where you live. But I don't think we've ever seen two brand new original mainline Yoshi games on one hardware generation. So I don't expect that here. Nintendo could do it, but I don't expect it. The Switch is amazing, but can't hold huge games like Breath of the Wild 2, says Solar Flare. I mean, we'll see. I hope Nintendo makes another disc console. Discs hold more data. Yes, but I don't know. Nintendo has shown that, you know, data limits aren't like the hugest thing, and they can definitely work around it. Like, Breath of the Wild was 11 gigabytes. I don't think that they're too worried about, like, how much data they can hold on their cartridges. 32 gigs, by the way, is the limit. At least right now, from what I recall. I really enjoyed your new video, especially the screen crunch part, says Robert. Well, thank you. I was very proud of that edit. To be honest, I prefer carts, says Zappy Jeremy. They are, easier to maintain and not have damaged. I will say that. Uh-oh. I missed one stamp. Well, you know what? Let's see if I missed it somewhere simple and dumb. I kinda don't think so. Plankton says, I think Nintendo's scared to do another disc console, especially after the Wii U's failure. I mean, I don't really think that has any bearing on whether or not they do a disc console. But for this system, or for the Switch, it just made the most sense to go with a cartridge-based system. Okay, I can't go back and find that gem. The only reason it makes the most sense is because discs don't play very well in, like, portable things. Like, you know those, most of you guys might be a little too young for this, but, CD players, like portable CD players, if you would carry them around while the CD player was, well, playing a CD, sometimes it would skip, and it's because the needle for the CD reader would, you know, it physically moves. So when you move it around, there's a chance that you can mess up the CD reader. That's why you don't typically see discs in portable consoles. Even like the PSP had like some special format, so yeah, that sort of thing. Robert says, I'm not lying, I did watch your video like 5 times in one sitting, says Robert. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it that much. CD players exist? I thought that was a myth, says Solar Flare. No, I must report that CD players did indeed exist, and still do. Oh yeah, I remember that problem, says Jeremy. Yep. I do too. I didn't listen to CD players a whole lot, but I definitely am familiar with that issue. Okay. By the way, is this emulated? Asks Robert. Yes, it is. I do own the cartridge of Yoshi's Woolly World, or Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. It's, it's not in here at the moment, it's in my 3DS. If you want proof, I can get it for you, but you can just take my word for it too, I guess. Alright. Well, we gotta play this level again. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of this, guys, we are going for 100% completion on this playthrough. For most of the Yoshi games, I try to go for 100%. Well, I always try. But, in the case of, like, Yoshi's Island DS, that didn't happen. Nah, I believe you, says Robert. Awesome. This isn't it, is it? No, I got that one. So, anyway, we missed one pencil stamp. Pencil stamp? Pencil patch? I forget if it's pencil patch or pencil stamp. Yeah, Jeff, where's the proof? Or did you lie about pirating the games? You know what? Just for you, Jeremy. I will prove to you that I own the game.
Yeah.
Because I just happen to have my 3DS right here. I believe this is it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. There it is. In all its glory. The 3DS cartridge of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. So there you go. Let's get back to trying to find the stamp patch. The pencil patch. The pencil stamp. The pencil. Let's get back to trying to find the pencil. I think my YouTube broke, says Zappy Jeremy. Sent the same message twice. Bro, the first mom to have twins must have been so confused. Oh boy. PB&J says, hi, I am totally not PB&J. I mean, the fact that your YouTube profile picture is still peanut butter and jelly, I mean, that's kind of a dead giveaway right there, but welcome, PB&J. I've got to go. Bye, says J-Dog. Well, thank you for tuning in, J-Dog. Hope to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. So that's not it. So I'm already starting off kind of bad here. Like, I'm not super focused. I probably should be at least a little more focused. Hey, Yoshi Fanatic, why aren't you more popular? You have great videos with top-tier editing. It doesn't make sense, says Plankton. I think it's because I've only released 4 such videos. And over the course of 2 years. Like, long story short, I don't make a lot of videos. If I did, I'm sure I would have more of an audience. And, well, let's just say streaming is not, like, the best way to get discovered on YouTube. So, you know, that kind of is a big factor. But I appreciate that you like my content and think it's top tier. I do try my best, so I appreciate that. Is it right here? I feel like I got this one. I would be wrong. I did not get that one. Okay, now we can just run to the end of the level. But yeah, like, if I make more videos, I'm sure that my channel will grow. It's just, it takes me a very long time. Like, you saw the edits that I do in my videos. And the script as well is pretty detailed. I do my research. We're just gonna zoom here. I should probably grab the clock though. It takes me a while to put videos out, and it's my hobby, so it takes me months typically to put videos out. YouTube streaming system is broken. Oh man. Sorry, man. My favorite Woolly level is Clawdaddy Beach, says Solar Flare. That's a good one too. Okay, we can just zoom to the end of the level. I'll describe that in a minute. I loved seeing your Trump Yoshi in the video, says Robert. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I thought that would probably ruffle some feathers. I'm sure there are many people who are like, ah, it's Trump! Get away! But it was supposed to be more of a joke than anything, regardless of your political preferences. You gotta admit that Trump was a meme half the time. I mean, he spawned a whole new type of meme. Well, not a whole new type of meme, but I do remember some Trump-centered memes. Waldo could literally be in every book, just no one's found him yet, says Jeffrey. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. PB&J says, I make videos. Yes, I know you do. I've seen 1 or 2 of them. Also, I like the screen crunch part. It was fun and informational, says Plankton. I appreciate that. I loved the Trump Yoshi, says Jacob. Thanks. Yeah, the screen crunch part was definitely the part of the video that took me the longest to edit. Like, that whole first part, I figured that I should have a lot of visual aid because, you know, I was talking about the graphical comparisons between the two versions of Yoshi's Woolly World. So, you know, there's that whole concept of show, don't tell. I mean, I kind of both show and tell in my videos. Like, I describe what I'm looking at for anyone who's, like, watching on a smartphone screen or something. And for anyone who can, like, visually make out the distinctions, I guess. Like, I tried to be very, you know, I tried to really illustrate what was going on. Like, whenever there was, you know, the various screen crunches, I would overlay the 3DS screenshot over top of the Wii U one, and just show exactly where it lines up and exactly how much of the screen is cut off. That took a while, but I think that it was a very important visual aid to make. Yo, my fave level, let's go, says Plankton. It's a good level. Honestly, like, there aren't very many bad levels in Yoshi's Woolly World. Honestly, I can't really think of any bad levels. Some levels that I'm not super fond of, but it's not like they're bad. We will build the wall, says Solar Flare. We need to build a wall, says Happy Jeremy. Oh, man. I'm very glad that I put the Donald Trump Yoshi in that video. I mean, that Yoshi skin is hilarious. I'm very glad that I made it. I really like 1-3, this level. I like the music, and this is the level I think of when I think of Yoshi's Woolly World, says Dr. Jeffrey. Definitely fair. I mean, it's early enough in the game where, you know, on multiple playthroughs, you'll definitely play this level more than once. But yeah, I'd say that's a fair level to pick as your favorite, for sure. No levels like the cave that never ends, says Solar Flare. Nope, none of those. Thank goodness. There's very few auto-scrollers in this game, honestly. Like, I mean, there's one auto-scroller level that I'm thinking of, and one level that has an auto-scrolling bit. But nothing, like, egregious. Now we need an Obama Yoshi, says Plankton. Yeah, we do. Maybe we'll make one on stream. That would be hilarious. Okay, so I also do want to point out... Solar Flare says, guess my middle name, first one to get it wins. Oh, boy. I don't know if I want to guess, because I know I'm not going to get it. Is it Charles? Justin Charles Solar Flare. Yeah. I will say that this level in the 3DS version, it's not like it's neutered or anything, but, I use this level as, no, says Solar Flare, it is not Charles. Alright, well, the rest of you guys, it's not Charles. But this is the level that I picked to showcase the screen crunch at its worst points, in the 3DS version. And realistically, it might not be the worst one, but it's definitely an indoor level that very much demonstrates the indoor screen crunch that this game has. It's not like it's atrocious. I described it in the video as being arguably intrusive. And I do stick with that. Though, if you've only ever played the 3DS version, or you don't have them side by side, like, you might feel a little bit of a difference, but playing it, it's like, it doesn't make an enormous difference. It's not like it's the end of the world that this level is screen crunched by 25%. Like, I wish it wasn't, but it's kind of just one of the sacrifices that was made. Is it Trump? Asks Jeremy. The screen crunch bit was hilarious. Screen crunch bit was hilarious. Screen crunch. I very much loved that edit. And I'm glad that it seems like you guys did too. Get out of here. Rah! I need that. Bro, the brain doesn't even know it exists until it learns about it in school. Says Dr. Jeffrey. Another great piece of Dr. Jeffrey philosophy. Wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Blap. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? Bwap. So I'm curious. I know that Dr. Jeffrey said that he's played both versions of this game. What version of Yoshi's Woolly World has everyone else played? If you played it at all. I've finished filming my next video. Wii Party makes me sad. Just have to edit, says Solar Flare. Awesome. Feel free to share that in the self-promo of my Discord channel. That's what it's there for. And you have been making good use of it, so... Nice. Bye, I have to make some YouTube videos now, says PB&J. Have some fun, make some good ones. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Okay, so this part right here pretty well showcases the screen crunch in action, which is why I used it in the video. You'd have to have a very keen eye to know that that's there, or have played like the Wii U version or something, or just be able to, or be willing to check every single wall, because unless you venture off screen just a little bit, you're not gonna notice this part of the level. So that's a little unfortunate. As I pointed out in the video, you know, collectibles and such can be hidden off screen with the screen crunch the way it is. This part definitely demonstrates that. Okay, I forget. Is there anything here? No, it does not appear to be. There does not appear to be. I completed the Wii U version and finished the 3DS port, says Zappy Jeremy. Nice! Oh, that reminds me, if anyone was wondering about the whole... Oh my gosh, this part is really screen crunched. If anyone was questioning the part in the video where I said that I 100% completed Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World in a single weekend, I wasn't kidding. I actually did. 100% completed the game in a single weekend. I remember it was Super Bowl weekend, and during the Super Bowl, I was playing Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. And I remember telling my, I remember telling one of my friends, like, hey, Henry, do you remember, that Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World came out this Friday? He says, yes. I'm like, I already 100% completed it. He says, Jeffrey, I'm gonna need you to go outside. Get some vitamin D. Blind people have probably never known what it's like to be scared of the dark, says Dr. Jeffrey. It's either that or they're just in a perpetual state of being scared of the dark. Like, that's a bit of a somber thought. What Super Bowl was it? Remember the teams? No, I was probably too busy playing Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. It was the 2017 Super Bowl. Whatever that one was. Someone versus the Patriots, I'm sure. 3D World for sure, but Odyssey and Galaxy 1 are next to my list. As far as favorite Mario games? What years is Solar Flare? 2017. Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World came out in 2017. Literally a month. I think, to the exact day, 1 month before the Switch came out. Patriots Falcons, says Solar Flare. No clue. I was playing Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. What's streaming like for blind guys? Says Zappy Jeremy. I don't know. I guess that would depend on if they were blind from birth. Yet another somber thought from the Yoshi Fanatic. Go Patriots. Don't kill me, please, says Luigi. I will note that the very year where Tom Brady stopped quarterbacking for the Patriots did not make it to the Super Bowl. Bro, people who are scared of the dark but then go blind have to face their fears for the rest of their life. Ouch. No. That hurts to think about. Well, I just completely wasted that yarn ball. I remember watching the direct where Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World was announced, along with the Poochy amiibo. I will always remember that day. Lol, says Plankton. Yeah? I wish I remembered the direct. I must have watched it at one point or another because I bought this game the day it came out. I knew that it was coming out, you know, February 3rd. I think it was February 3rd for us here in the United States. I think it was. Funny enough, February 3rd is my sister-in-law's birthday and also my son's birthday. So, February 3rd is a special day indeed. And I have to look this up. Did it come out February 3rd? I'm pretty sure it did. I used to be afraid of the dark. I'm a man now, says Solar Flare. Nice. Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World release date. I'm pretty sure it was February 3rd. January 19th. I'm pretty sure that's not the US release date. January 19th in Japan. February 3rd, 2017 here in the US. It released January 19th in Japan, Hong Kong, and Republic of China. February 3rd here in the States, and in Europe. February 4th in Australia, and March 4th in South Korea. Thanks, Wikipedia. What if the rest of us, what if the rest of the galaxy knows about us, but they want us to figure things out by ourselves? Don't make fun of me for choking every game such as the 2009 NFC Championship Vikings. Okay, I have no idea. I'm not a sports guy. Dude, I love sports ball. That's how much of a sports fan I am. I love sports ball. All the jets are good. What would you do if Yoshis were real, says Robert. I would befriend one. And be very happy about it. I mean, like, I was just thinking, like, what if the Yoshi didn't like me? But, like, Yoshis are jolly fellas. They seem very friendly. I don't see why they wouldn't like me. Unless I was like that guy in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga who, like, he was at the Yoshi theaters. He's like, oh my gosh, Yoshis, they're real. They're really real. I have to bring my girlfriend here. She'll freak out. And then the one Yoshi says to him, shut up. So I hope I wouldn't be like that guy and just be told by a Yoshi to shut up. That would probably just make me sad forever. Go sports ballers! Score some dunks on the football courts! Says Solar Flare. Yep, you're speaking my language. Me too, I would feed him my apples, says Robert. Hey, there you go. Yoshis do love fruit. I would run to the store and pick up some honeydew melons because I don't like them very much, but they're Yoshi's favorite, so I would have to get one. Or several. At least 30. Dude, we use money doesn't grow on trees to imply that if it did grow on trees, we wouldn't have a shortage of wealth, yet food grows on trees and we still have world hunger. What if he eats you? Says Zappy Jeremy. I would hope that he wouldn't. He did eat Mario at one point in the Mario World cartoons. So that's not an impossibility. Yoshi, did you pay your taxes? No. Have you not played Yoshi's Tax Fraud? Or Yoshi Commits Tax Fraud? I don't really understand where that meme came from. I understand that it's a meme, but I don't understand where it came from. I also understand that it's hilarious. I also don't know why it's hilarious, I just know that it is. I thought apples were Yoshi's favorite fruits, says Robert. No, canonically speaking, Yoshi's favorite fruits are honeydew melons. Per the game Yoshi Story. And pretty much only the game Yoshi. Well, this game too. Not the 3DS version. Let me explain. So, in Yoshi's Story, the fruit that makes Yoshi the happiest is the honeydew melon. And in this game, in the mini games, Yoshi eats fruits Well, not this game. Again, the Wii U version. The 3DS version gets rid of these minigames. You eat fruits to collect gems, and the one that's worth the most is a honeydew melon. I think it's a honeydew melon. Might just be a normal melon. Play Yoshi Clan, says Solar Flare. I will play Yoshi Clan when I am playing Yoshi's New Island, which I will at some point. I have to. It's the... Aside from this, it's the only mainline Yoshi game, including all the handheld ports, that I haven't played yet. So I do have to play that game on the streams at some point. Not sure when, but I do have to at some point. It's an obligation. I have to. It's not a choice. If it were my choice, I would not be doing it. I guess it is a choice, and it is my choice, and I want to play it. Just because it'll be entertaining to watch. When we're young, we want to get older. But when we're adults, we want to be younger. This is Zappy Jeremy. Amen to that. I think that you're thinking Yoshi's favorite fruit is apples because the berries in Super Mario World and Mario Galaxy 2 very much resemble apples. And that's pretty much the only fruit that is in that game, and Yoshi just loves it. So, I can understand that. Get away from me, Monty Mole. Oh no, I missed another gem! No! Luigi says, or Jacob says, for Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill, can we just relax and listen to the music? Yes, we can, absolutely. But I missed a gem, and I have to get that first.
Is that you, Yoshi baby? You can chase me, but you're not getting the yarn back. Say hello to Big Montgomery, and say goodbye to your chances of winning.
Okay. So, I think it was J-Dog who asked me earlier what I think of the Yoshi's Woolly World bosses. Yeah, boy, I love watching some basket football hockey ball on the television. Shoot, I should have been paying attention. Go sports people! Score some touch goal runs! Nice one, Justin. Anyway, I've got to get going. Glad I could tune in for a little bit. Have a good evening, Jeff, says Zappy Jeremy. You too, man. Get some sleep, man. And thank you very much for tuning in and for watching my new video. I appreciate it. Have a good night, dude. One thing I love about this game, even though I love it all, is the built-in music player, says Plankton. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Did you try Pokemon Sword, says Robert. I haven't played any Pokemon game. The only game that I've played that has Pokemon in it is Smash Bros. And that's it. So no, I haven't. People who are bad at spelling probably have more secure passwords. Oh man, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of that before. That's an excellent point. Alright, we're gonna switch over to Hot Cocoa Yoshi. I guess this was in the era where Nintendo was big on their portable music players thing. The Wii U version is the best Yoshi game. If you count them as one game, then this is the best, says Solar Flare. I mean, I've made no secret of the fact that I think Yoshi's Island is the best, but Yoshi's Woolly World is very close. It's like that close. Whatever that means. We're gonna switch to Hot Cocoa Yoshi. My friend Henry describes him as Poop Yoshi. Like, when we were playing this game together on my old channel, for our Let's Plays, he saw that there were entirely brown yarn bundles in the level. He says, hey, it's gonna be a Poop Yoshi. And then we get him, and it says Hot Cocoa Yoshi. He's like, no, it's Poop Yoshi. This game has quite possibly the best music of all video games, says Jacob. It has really good music, honestly. Like, I really appreciate the fact. I'm just gonna run through this part because I know I got everything here. People think passwords like 1111 are bad, but people trying to break in are not gonna guess it because it's so unexpected. But yeah, this game has phenomenal music. I really appreciate that most of the levels in the game have their own dedicated music tracks. Like, it's great. And, like, the music is so chill. It doesn't get my feet tapping as much as, like, the tracks in Yoshi's Island do. But, like, there's more in this game. Like, there's something like 50 or 60 tracks. And in Yoshi's Island, there's, like, maybe 10 or 15. So, Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World definitely has a leg up there. But yeah, all the music here is nice and chill. And I like the variety. Like, I was making a Yoshi's Woolly World review at some point. I never finished it. But, like, I did mention that the variety of the music in the game was great. Like, there was rock music, eerie music, like, just laid-back music, that sort of stuff. Like, there was a ton of variety, and all of it was superb. It's great. And especially Crafted World soundtracks. Oh, sorry. The music is better than Yoshi's Island music, says Jacob. I mean, I like the Yoshi's Island music just as much. Like, I think that the quality is on par with Yoshi's Woolly World. But I will say that Yoshi's Woolly World has more music and, like, all of it slaps. So, there you go. Bro, younger generations get judged for being on their phones by a generation that bought pet rocks. You say that the music doesn't get your foot tapping as much, but I can't help but clap to Claw Daddy Beach and Scarf Roll Scamper, says Jacob. I mean, this is true. This is absolutely true. Oh, this was it. Yep, that's it, right there. Now I can just run through the level. I think it's more that, like, pretty much all of the Yoshi's Island music gets my foot tapping. And it's not like I don't like all of Yoshi's Woolly World's music either. But, like, I don't know. Yoshi's Island just gets me more excited, I think. Yoshi's Island did have some great themes, though, says Plankton. Oh, 100% agreed. Okay, so let's try not to take any damage here. By the way, if anyone's wondering why I'm just running through the level at this point... Oh, jeepers! There's a veritable army of them! No! If anyone's wondering why I'm just running through the level at this point, it's because Yoshi's Woolly World has a great quality of life feature where if you miss something in the level, you can just go back and get that one thing and not have to, you know, play the entire, or get everything again, like in Yoshi's Island. Like, I could just go back and get that one pencil patch that I missed. No big deal. And I love this for it. Okay, so now I just have to try and get full health on this boss fight. Last time I wasn't focused. This time I really just need to pay attention. That's all. I do want to, I started to talk about J-Dog's question though. About the bosses in Woolly World. So why don't I go ahead and say my piece on that. I think the bosses are good. I think they're fine. They're pretty much up to par on what makes a Yoshi boss a Yoshi boss. It's easy, it's unique, they're all fun, they're big, like, big into versions of the normal bad guys, which is always a fun time. But, just like any other Yoshi boss, they're too easy. And the reason they're too easy is because they're at the very end of a level. And one of the requirements for getting 100% completion on the level is full health. So they couldn't make a very hard boss fight that, you know, is very likely to damage you because, well, that would just make it unfair to 100% complete the level. So they had to make the bosses very easy to compensate. And that is a little disappointing. So they're too easy, but I think the variety's fine. They have good ideas, and I do like that they're just big versions of the normal bad guys. You should try a Woolly World speedrun, says Plankton. I think I would try to speedrun Yoshi's Island first. That game has such a good flow, dude. Woolly World is definitely close, but I think I would prefer to speedrun Yoshi's Island first. I really like the Blue Shy Guy boss, and in the Snow World, the music is fire, and the fight is fun. Oh yeah, that music is great. And it is a good boss fight, especially on the, like, the boss rush version. It's so fast. You should try any speedruns to Solar Flare. I can speedrun Super Mario World and Mario 64 to a decent degree of competency. So, yeah, I do have a game I can speedrun. VSC Go. I don't know how you want me to pronounce that name, but welcome. I'll just call you V for now. V says, which Yoshi boss is the hardest in your opinion? Definitely the Kamek boss fight, which is the extra boss fight in Yoshi's Crafted World. That is definitely the hardest boss fight in the Yoshi series. Phenomenal boss fight. I'm so glad that that game had that. Guys, let's just relax in the Windmill song. Yes, let's. At least for 1 minute. So I'm gonna shut up for a second here and just let you guys enjoy Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill theme. Sounds like a plan to me, says Plankton. Here we go. I think that satisfies the loop requirement. Yes, it's very pleasant music, and I can't help but smile either. Like, it's so nice. Like I said earlier, the music in this game is so chill. This game is just chill just in general, and I love it for that. Bro, people never actually get full of eating Cheez-Its, they just get tired of eating them. I don't know how true that is, but that is funny. Thank you so much, says Jacob. Oh, of course. Happy to oblige for music like this. With music like this, how could I say no? But yeah, I don't know what it is about this level that I like so much. I think a good part of it is the music, though. Like, the music just makes me happy. Like, it's so pleasant. And like, I try not to use it in every one of my videos, but I end up using it in most of my videos. Man, that made me really relax. That really made me relax, as Robert. Well, I think that's the intended effect of that music. It's so chill. Just this whole game, dude. This whole game is chill. Even like the later levels, some of them get kind of difficult. But even then, it's so chill, you know? This is like my ultimate go-to game for just relaxation. And like, I mentioned in the Yoshi's Island stream series that both Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Woolly World are like my happy place games. Like, they're my comfort zone games. Entirely because, well, for Yoshi's Island, it's nostalgia, it's got flow, it's everything I want in a game. Like, the graphics are good, the sound is good, the music's good, the controls are phenomenal, and the difficulty curve is just right, not too hard, not too easy, just right. It's got everything I'm looking for. Oh, and it's the perfect length, too. Like, my ideal length for a video game is 10 to 15 hours, maybe 20, but that's pushing it. And Yoshi's Island is right there, man. But Yoshi's Woolly World, it's... Man, you listen to the music in this game. You look at the art direction. You're playing as Yoshi in these adorable, cute levels. They're not really that hard. They just make you relax, and boy, it's so good for that. It is so good for that. This song could happen to me, and if someone were in a fight, and listening to the song would cause a reconciliation, says Jacob. Yeah, it probably would. Bro, an inflatable pool is just a portable puddle. Okay, that's great. I can only feel one emotion right now. Happiness. That one break with the music cleared my brain of stress and anxiety somehow. Man, that's awesome. Plankton says, I remember being so desperate to play this game again that I got Cemu and played it on my laptop. It was pretty laggy, but it was worth it. Should have tried Citra. I agree. If you're gonna emulate the game, Citra's the way to go. Citra, Poochy, and Yoshi's Woolly World. I wish I could recommend the Cemu emulator more, but, you know, until they update it or something, I don't know what it is, but the game doesn't... Yoshi's Woolly World just doesn't seem to run super well in the Wii U emulator, Cemu. I don't know what it is, it doesn't seem to run that great. But Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World? Well, like, look at it. You can see what the performance that we're getting here. My PC isn't like the best PC ever. I've got a GTX 1060 graphics card and Ryzen 5 5600G. It's not like I have top-of-the-line specs. I will soon. Well, maybe not soon, but I'm saving up for a PC upgrade. But even just with the hardware that I have, well, you're looking at the performance, and it's great. Like, I'm getting a smooth 60 frames per second. There's some drops here and there, but nothing horrible. I mean, you can't really see that it's in 60 frames because, like, I stream at 30 frames. But, like, I'm upscaling it to 960p. So it looks fantastic. And there's no graphical weirdnesses. Like, it's pretty solid just all around. So if you're gonna emulate the game, I highly recommend Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. Speaking of Yoshis, what is your favorite Yoshi from this game? I can pick a favorite since I can't pick a favorite since they're all too cute. That's a good question, Jacob. I assume custom Yoshis don't count. In which case I would probably go Glacier Yoshi, I think. It's whatever costume you get from World 5 too. Or one of the consoles, like SNES Yoshi is a good one. But yeah, like you said, they're all so cute. It's hard to pick a favorite. I'm missing a lot of stuff. Hopefully I'm not... Oh, crud. Well, I might have to play the game again. Oh, darn. I might have to play the game again, or the level again, guys. Oh, no. Well, I got everything. I just didn't get full health. Which, that's easy to do. Good night. I'm going to bed while my mind is relaxed, so have a good week. Well, Robert, thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Jeff is talking about how much he loves this game. Me there just thinking, why ketchup is refrigerated at home but not at restaurants? My gosh. My favorite Yoshi is Donald Trump Yoshi, says Jeffrey. Man, I never thought of that, Jeffrey. Now every time I go to a restaurant, it's just gonna bother me. When the stream is over, I'm turning on a 10-hour loop of this song and go to sleep to it, says Solar Flare. Can't say I blame you there, for sure. Also, I did see a comment somewhere that I missed. I think I got all of them. Oh. How does your gameplay sync to the music? Your gameplay feels synced to the music. How does your gameplay sync to the music, says Solar Flare. I have no idea. My favorite Yoshi is Wario. Not Wario Yoshi, Wario. I don't know if that counts. V says, if you think of it, every enemy Yoshi eats is deconstructed and reconstructed into a ball of yarn, which Yoshi's used to kill other enemies. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be how it works. That just seems to be how it works in general for Yoshi. I don't know how that works. like, why does Yoshi... We've had I had a discussion with one of my fans in the Discord a while back about... he said that every Yoshi is canonically a female because they all lay eggs. And, like, I kind of dissented to that. Because, you know, Nintendo very frequently refers to Yoshi as a he. So, he's a male according to Yoshi. But, like, why do they all lay eggs then? But, like, you can see Yoshi lay eggs, like, instantly when he eats an enemy. And, like, he just chucks them. And we've never seen a Yoshi hatch out of one of these eggs that Yoshi lays on screen. I think Yoshi is a guy, says Solar Flare. See, I used to think that too, and a lot of me still wants to think that. Let me explain. I went digging into it and kind of trying to figure out whether or not Yoshi was a male or a female, or, I don't know, a genderless, asexual, creature. And I want to say Yoshi is just like any other species and has male and female, and just, you know, the whole egg-laying thing is just like a weird defense mechanism. I described this in, I think, my Yoshi's Island DS livestream series, I think part 2. But shortly after I played that, shortly after I did that stream, I thought of an example where we do, in fact, see a Yoshi hatch out of an egg that Yoshi lays on screen. And this is going to be super obscure. You guys ready for it? I'll read a comment just to get you guys prepared for, like, just to get your minds prepared for this obscure knowledge that I have. Jacob says, also, let's just listen to Claudaddy Beach for a loop since it's Solar Flare's favorite song in this game. Yeah, I agree, let's do that. I mean, we did that for this song. May as well, it's fair. The Mario Kart Double Dash manual says Birdo has her favorite bow, but the Mario 2 manual says they are a boy. Which is it? Boy, girl, non-binary? Says Solar Flare. I think that Birdo is technically a what's called a transvestite. In other words, a boy that dresses and acts like a girl. That's what Birdo is, apparently. Anyway, anyway, that obscure piece of information that I wanted to give you, and why I hesitate to say that Yoshi is a boy, and that I'm starting to lean towards he's an asexual species that has neither boy nor girl, just asexual. Bro, you can't jump without falling, but you can fall without jumping. This is truth. The game called Game & Watch Gallery 2 features, I forget what the name of the game is, but I think it's Kitchen. It's based off of the Game & Watch Kitchen, obviously. The modern version has Yoshi eating food that Princess Peach cooks in frying pans that both Mario and Luigi just chuck at her constantly. And Liam says, hi Liam, hi Jeff. Hi Liam, welcome to the stream. Welcome to probably the part that's gonna weird most people out. Great timing. But welcome to part 1 of Yoshi's Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. So, okay. So Yoshi eats the food that Princess Peach cooks. And after eating so much food, Yoshi lays an egg. Right? And that egg immediately hatches, and a Yoshi pops out. And then the Yoshi runs away. So I think, okay, maybe that Yoshi was already pregnant, right? And maybe she was just about to hatch the egg, was ready to lay it and hatch it. But then we see that Yoshi, that baby Yoshi, after eating so much food, grow up, become a Yoshi, and then never leaving the screen, we see this Yoshi eat more food, lay an egg, and hatch a Yoshi. That is asexual reproduction right there. So, okay. So to recap, Yoshi lays an egg after eating enough food, and in that very one specific instance, that one very specific instance of kitchen on Game & Watch Gallery 2, we see Yoshi lay an egg that hatches into a Yoshi, then that Yoshi grow up and lay another egg after eating enough food, and that hatches a Yoshi, removing any doubt that that Yoshi that we first see was pregnant with an egg. Asexual reproduction. But only for that one instance. That's the only time we've ever seen that happen. You could chalk that up as just being a throwaway example from Game & Watch Gallery 2. It's Nintendo. They didn't think enough about it. And I think that I want to do that because it just doesn't make sense to me. But there's no other games that really describe the, surprise, surprise, the reproductive behavior of the Yoshis. So that's all we've got to go off of right now. That's all we've ever seen where baby Yoshis come from. That's it. So if you were to go off of just that, Yoshis are an asexually reproducing organism and likely means that they are not boy nor girl. They are just Yoshi. There you go. I think Yoshis are like any creatures, boys and girls, the solar flare. See, like, that's what I had generally accept, but that one piece of evidence is a little bit interesting, if nothing else. But it could just be a throwaway thing. Internal screaming, says Jacob. Your tongue never sits comfortably in your mouth. Wait, what is going on? I'm too young. Bleach my eyes. Even though I never watched it, I am a sinner. Says Solar Flare. PB&J says, what is happening? I just come back and I'm confused. You know what, guys? When we get to the end of the live stream, we need to listen to Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill again. Go, 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 says Jacob. So you know what, guys? At the end of this live stream, I can pull up a Game Boy Color emulator and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I think I want to, just so you know, I know that I'm, like, just so that you know I'm not lying. I know what I'm talking about. Pipe account Sans from Woolly World. So, okay, real quick thing to get us back on track for just the normal live stream stuff. Recently, for anyone who's new here, that being V and Plankton, what we've been doing recently is just using any random song to use as the outro screen song. Usually I use a remix of one of the Yoshi's Island songs, but it's been fun using random songs, and Solar Flare has picked the last one. So, for the two of you who are new here, if V is even still here, I want you guys to vote on what you guys want for the music for the outro of this live stream. Oh, I love this level. I think this theme was used in most of the trailers, says Plankton. Yeah, I think so too, and I also use it in some of my videos. I like this song too. We could just play it now, says Solar Flare. I think I like the idea of just playing the random soundtracks at the end of the live stream. We'll keep it there. I think that works. Jacob picked the last one, Gusty Garden. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I think you picked the one before that. It was the Mario Party 8, how to play the minigame music. So I want to give the new guys a chance to shine. Can I pick any song? Says PB&J. I mean, it has to, you know what? I'm going to put a stipulation out there. It has to be video game related, and it has to be instrumental, no vocals. So that rules out the Donkey Kong 64 rap. Sorry. Apparently Guile's theme fits with anything, says V. Okay, any votes for, or does anyone disapprove of V's choice? Because if not, that's what we'll do. Guile's theme from Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2, right? I know it's Street Fighter, I'm not sure which one. No, not the DK raps, says Solar Flare. Yeah, don't worry, we're not playing that one because it's got vocals. The only time I'll make an exception is when we're playing a Donkey Kong game. I do not know it. It's a solar flare. But I can sing it for you, but I doubt you want me to. I want something familiar. It's a solar flare. I kind of like the idea of it. It could be any song from a video game, says PB&J. Yes, but without vocals. What's wrong with vocals, says solar flare. I just feel like vocals tend to get caught in the copyright algorithm more often, so we're just gonna stick with instrumental ones. So let me get the right. Let me get this right. Despacito is allowed. Despacito is a song that is not from a video game. It is from just pop culture. So no, that one would not be allowed. What was 2? Spiral Mountain? I don't know. I just really like that theme. Well, Spiral Mountain from Banjo-Kazooie. Despacito is from Minecraft. Is it? I don't remember that from being from Minecraft. Like, is it originally from Minecraft? Solar Flare, special chorus from Woolly World. Oh, what was 2? Oh, yeah, that's right. Jacob's right. Solar Flare also recommended that song. That wasn't my pick, was it? I think it was. Yeah, Banjo was one of my first video game experiences, actually. Okay, so we have our selections from Plankton and V. Owies! Guile's theme or Spiral Mountain? Which one do you guys want? And guys, thank you for your recommendations. I appreciate it. Plop. Shoot! I actually needed him. That's a big brain play right there. Boink. I'm fine with either, says Jacob. We could play Spiral Mountains if we play Pecan Sands now! JK. Solar Flare. So I'll let you guys hash it out, and we'll go with the majority. Okay, sweet. Full health. Yes. Spiral Mountain, says V. From those two, I'd say Despacito remix with no lyrics and no sound. Still play it though, says Solar Flare. Tell you what. Remember it from for next stream, and we'll go for it then. Blip, blip, blip. Guile's theme probably wouldn't fit. It says V. Okay, we'll go with Spiral Mountain then. Spiral Mountain from Banjo-Kazooie. Fun fact, I never actually beat Banjo-Kazooie. I played it a little bit on an N64 emulator, and that didn't work so well. That game, most games just don't seem to work very well on N64 emulators. It's just a fact. N64 emulation is kind of doo-doo. No, he picked 2 in a row, says Jacob. You know what? That's true. I want to give everyone a chance to pick the theme, but since V and Plankton were new here, I wanted them to have priority this stream. There we go, 100% completed it. So, it's settled. We'll go with Spiral Mountain from Banjo-Kazooie. I am not making a lot of progress this stream. We're nearly an hour and a half in, and I still haven't beaten even the first world. I think we'll probably get through half of the second world tonight. That's probably what we'll end up doing. You knitted Shy Guy Yoshi back together. Okay. We're gonna go back to muting the microphone for the first loop of Claw Daddy Beach. I don't think I picked Special Course for real, says Solar Flare. I'm pretty sure you did. Or maybe you just voted for it. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch the stream. Anyway, here we go. Okay. That was a loop of Claw Daddy Beach. Someone said it earlier in the stream that I reminded Jeff, so technically it wasn't me, but it was me, but it also wasn't. Okay, well, that's fair. Maybe it was Retro Records, I don't remember. Dr. Jeffrey says, I love music. Now it's time to think for me to think deeper in life. I really have to stop moving while I'm reading comments. Oh, guys, I have a... Well, I think it's interesting. I don't know if you guys will, but I'm still gonna say it. I played the Game Boy Advance version of Yoshi's Island growing up, and it was only... I don't even want to say recently, but it wasn't too long ago that I played the Super Nintendo version for the first time. And I didn't realize that the Super Nintendo version... the A button was the only way to throw eggs, not the R button, because in Yoshi's Island for the Game Boy Advance, well, there weren't enough buttons, so the R button was the egg throwing button. But ever since I played Yoshi's Island, now my de facto egg throwing button, and I have no idea why, and I'll explain why in a minute, but the egg throwing button that I use most frequently is the A button now. And it doesn't make sense because, like, in order to throw an egg, you kind of have to move your thumb off of the B button, which is your typical jumping button. And this game also gives you the ability to throw eggs with the R button, which makes more sense. Like, you don't have to take your finger off of the jump button or the tongue or the gobble button. It just makes sense. So, it's interesting that after Yoshi's Island, my go-to is using the A button. Does anyone else have that problem? Jiff, could you do the main theme from The Sims 4 for the outro? We've already decided that we're doing Spiral Mountain from Banjo-Kazooie for this live stream, but maybe the next one. Maybe. Mellow mode is absolutely broken in this game. The Poochy Pups are OP. This is Jacob. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I've never played mellow mode before. Mostly because, like, I feel like if I did, I would just be committing a sin. Not really. If you use mellow mode, that's fine. But for me, like, I'm a 28-year-old gamer. I really should be playing, like, the hardest mode that I can for these Nintendo games. Screen crunch. Pecan Sands isn't a closing theme. Play it in, like, midstream next time. Okay, Solar Flare. Bro, buying Beats headphones is like buying a car that looks like a Ferrari but performs like a Focus. Oh, man. I is sad now, says PB&J. Oh, you'll get a turn. I wanted the new guys to get a chance. There's a thing there. It is a a thing. It's a yarn bundle. I know words. Sometimes. Only sometimes, though. Okay. Well, now that Clawdaddy is just stuck there. He's never moving again. That is the dryer. Wario's sad. Wario wants pecan sands. Wario wants someone to cheer him up. You got plenty of fun music to cheer you up. I'm surprised I haven't found all the flowers yet. Like, and I haven't missed any. I know that. Jacob is happy. Well, that is good. Nice Wario voice, says Solar Flare. Well, thank you. Wario! See, I got pretty good at my Wario impression because when my son just loved Wario when he was even younger. His main thing is Mario now, and he likes Yoshi and Luigi, and he still likes Wario. But for a while, Wario was like his favorite thing ever. Justin is happy. Wario is sad. Bro, ice sweats itself to death. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I have to wait an entire week to watch the Sims 4 song. You don't have to. You can watch it anytime. Just not on my live stream for a week. Guys. Do we do the Poochy running level, or do we do the boss level? Which one do you guys want to see first? Because I haven't done a Poochy running level yet. And I probably should. Roasted! What do you guys think? Also, I'm going to switch to Melon Yoshi. Poochy running, says Jacob. Anyone object? Poochy. We have 2 votes Poochy. We're going Poochy. Description. Use B to jump. I need me some Poochy, says Plankton. But I want to watch it on your channel, says PB&J. Well, then you will have to wait a week. Galloping Green Meadow. Okay, here's... You guys remember in my video when I was saying that there are some elements that don't upscale? I mostly pointed out the text and the Yoshi and Poochy short films. This is also one of those examples. The image here is 240p and is not upscaled. And the text as well. Just wanted to point that out. That said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with these levels, and I really like them. They're fun. I also love the music. So, I don't need to try super hard this go around because I haven't unlocked the requirements for the level yet. Like, I haven't unlocked the, like the different criteria for completing the different missions. You have to play the level once through first, which that kind of sucks. But that's okay. I mean, it just means I have to run through this, like, minute-long level twice. I love the Poochy levels. My favorite level is level 5, says Jacob. Ooh, Solar Flare! I don't know which one of these is my favorite. They're all just fun. I like the water one with the branching paths. That was fun. Okay, let us. Okay, we got to do 3 times. Collect 1,500 beads, pop 3 balloons, and pass under the stump. We got it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be a good time, and I want to do it. I'm gonna shut up for a second here so you can enjoy the music. Perfected. I like the level where Wario comes and they play Pecan Sands. This is Solar Flare. I'm sure you do. Jeff, I am working on a video I have already told you it's called The Scary World of Limbo, where I am going to talk about the game and sort of review / recap. Also realize socks are portable carpets. I love that. Yeah, let me know when the video's done and I'll give it a watch. Fine, at least play Yoshi Clan. Come on, Solar Flare. We will play Yoshi Clan plenty when we play Yoshi's New Island. I don't want to hear it until then. Okay, Gold Rush time, baby. I think Lackey 2 here also shows you like the optimal route through the level. But there's no missions here, I don't think. It's just a way to get more oops. It's just a way to get more gems. Because these ones are worth a lot. Like I was getting almost 1,700 gems last time. I'm well far and ahead away from that, so. Like nearly 3,000 gems. Will you watch my new video when it comes out? Says Solar Flare. Yeah, sure. I did see that little sneak peek of it, and that was entertaining. Go for time. You have the amiibo, right? Says Jacob. No. I don't have the Poochy amiibo. And I haven't figured out how amiibos work in Citra anyway. So, unfortunately, that might just have to wait till next week. Alright, let's go and finish World 1 here. No power badge, we got it. What? Says Jacob. Yeah, I only have one of the Yoshi's Woolly World amiibos. So, I wish I knew this. What does the Poochy amiibo do in Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World? I have the Poochy amiibo. I love it so much. This is Plankton. I mean, all of the Woolly amiibos are adorable. Sky said she wanted to get the pink Woolly World amiibo. Sorry, what, hon? She says she does. So maybe that's justification enough to pick up the rest of the Yoshi's Woolly World amiibos. Guys, I have 479 Burger King reward crown points. I can get many free things such as mozzarella sticks, a bacon double cheeseburger, and much more. Solar Flare. How do the reward points work for Burger King? Like how much are they worth? Like how much is 100 points worth? Also, I wasn't watching that like at all while I was like reading comments. So I took a little damage. Oopsie doopsies. Poochy is around 300, at least here in Canada. Seriously? My gosh. Maybe I should have got him when I had the chance. That's an oof for me. What's that on? 300 Canadian dollars for Poochy, the Poochy amiibo. Yeah, that'd be like, I want to say 280 US dollars. I don't know what the conversion rate is, but it's definitely in the hundreds of dollars. I think I'd rather put that 280 bucks towards my my new CPU. I don't know where that was, but I got it. Nice. True, Poochy costs along. Poochy coats along like he's a dog made of wool. Says Dr. Jeffrey. I mean, technically, that is what he is as an amiibo. Okay, this one's tricky. Ready for this? Hello, Bert. The Poochy unlocks a new challenge for the Poochy levels. You'll have to complete the levels in a certain amount of time, such as 38 seconds for Poochy level 1. Did not know that. So, something I did do before the stream. What I wanted to do was I thought that if I had amiibo, then I could transfer my custom Yoshis to different profiles. because the custom Yoshis are profile specific. Like, I made all my custom Yoshis in the first profile, which in Citra here oh, dang it. I copied over to the second profile. So all of my custom Yoshis are on that profile, not this one. And I was gonna try and, like, you know, transfer my Yoshis over to the other profile using amiibos. That doesn't work. That's not how it works. I don't know why that's not how it works, but it's not how it works. Long story short, I ended up finding the binary files for all of the amiibos online, and I now have all of them. So, oh, Serenity says hi, Sky. Sky says hello and she loves you. Every dollar spent at Burger King is 10 points. Okay. You need 250 crowns for basic stuff like a cheeseburger, a small fry, etc. I'm going to save up for 750 points so I can get a free King, the chicken sandwich. There you go. And you can take surveys and such for free points. You can take surveys for free Whoppers. Man, stupid autocorrect. What I meant to say is Poochy costs a lot like he's a dog made of wool. Ah, there you go. But anyway, yeah, I technically have the file that counts as the Poochy amiibo. Should I use him? I might be able to do that. What do you guys think? Do you want to see me do that? I've never done the Poochy speedrun things before. So many bouncing Berts! There's a bounty of bouncing Berts! Beautiful. You can't pretend to be an actor, says Jeffrey. I think I liked your other line with the actors more. Bro, actors pretend to work. That will forever be my favorite actor line. Yeah, use it. So Solar says Jacob, and Solar Flare says, "Oh yeah, you just need the receipt from Burger King and take the survey for a free Whopper." You know what's interesting too? Now, don't tell Burger King I'm telling you this, but you know how you can only take that survey once a month? Well, Burger King has to be able to track that somehow, right? Like, how in the world do they track that? How in the world do they track that you've already taken the survey? You don't log in or anything for it. I found out that they track the IP address of the device you're using to take the survey. So if you take the survey on, say, your smartphone, it's going to remember that that smartphone took a survey and is not eligible for a free Whopper the rest of that month. However, if you take the survey on another device, it has no way of knowing that that's you taking the survey again. Therefore, if you already took the survey on your smartphone and then took it on your desktop computer, it wouldn't realize that you took it twice, so you would get 2 free Whoppers that month. Burger King is watching us. Bro, a paper cut is a tree's last revenge. I love the Bert the Bashful song that's coming up, says Jacob. It's pretty great. But yeah, long story short, you can game the system a little bit and get several free Whoppers every month. Oh snap, you was a hustler, says Solar Flare. You're not wrong.
Yoshis sure are persistent. I assumed they'd all have run home by now. Fine! Bert, hitch up your pants and go bust up that Yoshi!
Jiff, there's a new pack on The Sims 4. I don't know anything about Sims, so I wish I cared. But I'm sure that it's exciting for you. Sorry, Bert. I'm gonna just rickroll you, dude. Well, I did not rickroll him as hard as I was hoping. Let the rickrolling commence! Never mind. I just suck. Do you know what it is? Do you want to know what it is? Says PB&J. I mean, I guess. No reason for me not to know, right? Okay, after the special level, why don't we try out the Poochy speedrunning? I think that'll be fun. You got 160 pencil stamps. You got more craft materials to use in craft mode. The Sims is overpriced. It's like $40 an expansion, and there's almost like 10 or something. I don't play The Sims that much. The solar flare. Well, now I know that I don't want to spend my money on Sims because it's too expensive. It's perfectly possible that you crossed paths with a murderer who looked at you and thought, nah, not them. You can as a werewolf, says PB&J. Okay. You should speedrun to Pecan's best theme. Have you heard the Sims 3 patch notes? It's so funny, says Jacob. I haven't. Why is it so funny? Enlighten me. And like, why is Kamek dropping all of these Yoshis? Like, he's just being a jerk. You can play as a werewolf, says PB&J. I mean, that doesn't sound super exciting to me, but I'm sure it's a boon for you, so there you go. Hang Tongue! So, the S levels in this game are pretty great. These are pretty much the equivalent of Yoshi's Island. Anyway, you can, these are pretty much the extra levels from, Yoshi's Island. Except, not all of the extra levels from Yoshi's Island were super hard. They were, I think, the hardest levels in the game, but they weren't always super hard. These ones are consistently the hardest levels in the game. And I have to kill myself now. This theme is a boo? It's a solar flare. Sure. Anyone played Yoshi's played Woolly World co-op? Asks Plankton. Yes, I did. On my old channel. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe to it because we don't do videos over there anymore. But on my old channel, I played with one of my friends as in Yoshi's Woolly World as a Let's Play series. And that was fun. I was not a very good teammate. Do-do-do. Bro, the voice in your head has grown up with you, and at one point, it was a child. Says Dr. Jeffrey. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, says Solar Flare. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Okay, I know I should know this by now, but who is Sky? Says Solar Flare. Sky is my wife. Meant to say bop, says Solar Flare. The song is a bop. Yes, but Sky is my wife. And she has joined me for a couple of live streams, and I always love it when she does. But lately she's been very busy with our son Jeremiah. And has needed all the sleep that she can get because she is 8 months pregnant. And that comes with a lot of, well, let's just call them side effects. Naturally. Being pregnant does things to your body. Who knew? Apparently not Yoshi. So bad. I'm awful. I'm awful. Wait, bro, how do you explain the color blue to a blind person? That's a good question. How would you describe the color blue? How would you describe any color to a blind person? Blue is very blue, says Solar Flare. Nice. I always love A equals A statements. They're the best. Most descriptive. Most helpful, insightful. Wow. Yeah! Just let that solar flare, that shy guy fall down. Dude, I just jumped off of nothing. That was crazy. There we go. Can sleep on the floor, says PB&J. Yes, you can. I don't know why you would, but you can. No, I missed a flower! Where did I miss it? I think I know where I missed it. Best color? Purple for the win, says Solar Flare. My favorite is teal, or cyan, or blue-green, turquoise. I know I listed just a bunch of colors just now, but at least you know kind of like the, what my approximate favorite color is, like what my favorite color spectrum is. Did you see my notes, says Jacob? I don't think I did. Hang on. Sorry. No, I don't think that they made it through. Oh, no, there they are. Here are notes part 1. Kleptomaniac Sims can no longer steal subway stations from lots. Sims can no longer woohoo in the elevator with a Sim who is on a different floor. Oh. Yeah, huh?
I'm gonna take a bath because I'm not really tired at all yet, and I keep feeling itchy.
Okay. Do you want to say hi?
Oops. Here's the baby monitor.
Say hi, Sky.
Hi, everyone.
Yay.
Me wants to take a bath.
Enjoy your bath, hon.
Thanks.
I love you.
If he does wake up,
Justin says hi, Sky.
nope.
Justin. Solar Flare. And Jacob. Jacob also says hello. Hello. Hi.
And everybody.
And PB&J says hello. That is Serenity.
Yup, yup.
And the new person, Plankton, says hi.
Oh, cool. Sounds like you're getting some new viewers. That's exciting.
Yeah. It is the most exciting. You can turn into a werewolf, and you can turn other people into werewolves, and you can scratch things, as werewolves do. And you can clean yourself like a dog because you are a werewolf, and you sleep on the floor, and you can sleep on the floor. And,
But yeah, if JJ wakes up, just come and get me.
okay. Jeffrey says hello, Sky. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes again. Okay. Missed opportunity here. I like Wii U Yoshi as much as the next guy. In fact, I'm going to change to him right now. But this is the 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World. Why not? Why not the handheld consoles? That could have been fun. Also, I'm actually gonna give myself a badge here because I think everything's free. No, not everything's free, but we're gonna do it right now anyway. Fall into a pit, no problem. Gonna be great for this level. Wii U Yoshi is my fave. It's a Solar Flare. There you go. Oh, I got eaten by that piranha plant. Fall into a pit, there are some problems. Okay, now I can just derp through the level. Bro, if you are blind and deaf and can't feel anything, how can you even live? This is Dr. Jeffrey. Excellent question as always, Dr. Jeffrey. I don't have an answer. I have no idea. There we go. I did it. You missed one. Oh, I'm sorry. Wii Yoshi is my fave. Yeah, I did miss that flower. That's my bad. Bro, I read that one. Sims Notes Part 2. The Grim Reaper will no longer be prevented from reaping souls to band affiliation. Fixed a tuning issue so that the Sims now vomit at acceptable levels. What the heck? What kind of game is this? Okay, so amiibo. I don't have the Poochy amiibo, so forgive me. But where is it? It's not under the Yoshi Fanatic. Amiibos. I don't own this amiibo, but it's a Yoshi's Woolly World amiibo, Poochy. There we go, time attack unlocked, baby! I would rather play Tomodachi Life than The Sims, says Solar Flare. I think I would too, in all honesty. I did it! What if you were blind, deaf, you couldn't feel anything, and you couldn't speak? Yeah, that would suck. Alright, let's do time attack mode. Reach the goal within 38 seconds. Let's go! Let's do it, guys! I never knew that this was a thing. So thank you, Jacob, for alerting me to this fact. Tomodachi Life is a really fun game. I remember having fun with Tomodachi Life. Well, I mean, I never had Tomodachi Life, but I had the Miitomo, I think it was, that Mii game on the phone. I did have that one. Hope it gets a port like Miitopia did. Aw, Poochy is so cute, says Solar Flare. He is. And I got it. I did the time attack, guys. Yay, I cleared it. I've done it. There you go. Time attack cleared. You can now choose a new design for Poochy. What? Tap Poochy on the bottom screen inside the Poochy hut to try it out. I gotta see this. I have to. Sim Notes Part 3. It is no longer possible to try for baby with Grim Reaper. Become enemies with Child Wish no longer appears. What? In the world? Okay. Poochy Plaza. You can change Poochy's design. You can save these designs to the Yarn Poochy amiibo. Let's do it. Amiibo. Poochy. No! I don't think it works. Remove. Amiibo, load. Poochy. I did it! Saving data. Saving to the amiibo. Please place the Yarn Poochy amiibo on the touchscreen. I don't know how to do this. Emulating is weird. Could not read data. It didn't work. Oh wait, hang on. It's a bee Poochy! Wait, how did you get the Poochy thing with no amiibo, says Solar Flare. Look at the bottom screen. Dr. Jeffrey says, bro, what if you were blind and deaf and couldn't speak and had no arms and falling down a hole? What do you do? And why are these questions so deep? And what if someone is actually in that situation? I need to stop. Oh my gosh. The wonders of emulation, Solar Flare. That's how. I think I'm gonna stick with a normal Poochy costume, though. Okay, let's go to World 2. Across the fluttering dunes. So guys, my goal right now is just to get through half of World 2. Read that as World 2.5. We'll get through World 2.5. And then I do want to show that, Game & Watch thing. Just so you know I'm not lying. It'll be fun. I'm surprised you didn't know about this, says Jacob. I'm surprised too! Pretty much anything to do with Amiibo. What kind of doctor are you, Jeffrey? Bro, I almost broke my ankle yesterday, says Solar Flare. Ouch. That sucks. How did you do that? Anyway, I think the reason I didn't know about it was because that's functionality that's locked behind the Amiibos. And I stopped buying Amiibo in like, well, very shortly after they came out. Like the most recent Amiibo that I have is the Mario 30th anniversary one, and I got that one for Christmas. The last one that I bought by itself, I think it was the Link from the Legend of Zelda amiibo. And the last one that I got as part of a game that I bought was the Wolf Link from the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I have not bought many amiibo, I only have 6. But do you guys remember my conversation about or regarding DLC a while back? I think it was like 2 streams ago, maybe 3. But the long and short of it is, I don't like DLC just as a general principle. Wait, how am I supposed to? Oh, I don't like DLC just as a general principle because I don't have time to experience it and I don't like paying for it. Amiibo are basically like DLC to me, except you get a cute little figure from it. So I don't really buy I don't really buy amiibos, and as a result, I guess I just don't know a lot about them. So that's my explanation as to how I didn't know about that Poochy thing. I wonder if there's something back here. Hello, I am Beck. Welcome back, PB&J. This level's theme is so good, says Plankton. It is. Honestly, I don't typically care for desert theme songs, but this one's very chill. And I actually did use it in my last video. Jeff having trouble with Poochy Hut, me thinking about how scissors are knives with extra steps. The high school my brothers go to and the one I will go to has a yearly basketball camp where they separate groups of kids to teams of 3. In the 7th grade championship game, I stepped backwards into another kid's foot and it twisted my ankle. Ouch. Sims Notes Part 4. Sims are no longer forced to attend graduation before they get themselves out. Pregnant Sims can no longer brawl. Brawl? What the heck kind of game is Sims, man? Jaff. What happened to Jiff? Have you ever seen / heard of Stranger Things? I've heard of it, I have not watched it, and I frankly don't care to. Not that I'm sure it's like a bad show or anything. I'm sure it's good. It's popular for a reason. But I just don't really watch shows as a general principle. I just don't watch TV. Or Netflix, or anything other than YouTube, and even that, like, I don't know. I just don't consume much media. Why? Says PB&J. Well, because of that. Because I just don't watch a lot of things. My young eyes and ears, bleach them, I have sinned! Says, what the heck? How have I missed 2 flowers? Sims Notes Part 5. A baby will no longer become stuck on a Sim's hand while driving a car? What? What are these notes? This is ridiculous! Redonkulous! I don't understand! Can I tell you what it is about? It says PB&J. Probably. But I probably won't care. No offense. I mean, why would you take offense to that? Like, you didn't make Stranger Things. I am going to take a break from all these questions, but ever realize there are places in your house that you have not touched, or there's probably times on the clock that you have never seen? Says Dr. Jeffrey. You know, that's a thought that's never crossed my mind. But I thought of similar things. Like, for example, has exactly the same thing ever happened ever once in the history of time? Down to the molecular and nanosecond levels. Has anything ever been done exactly the same ever? That's kind of a similar thought. I am finding out so much about The Sims right now, says PB&J. I guess you are. Ah! Just let's not say we did, right? I do not think I have seen 3:27 a.m. It's a solar flare. Plankton says, sorry guys, gotta go. Is there a place I can watch the stream after it ends? Yes, there is. So, why don't I show you real quick? Just, it's kind of confusing, but I figure anyone who wants to watch my streams after the fact, you know, is willing to click a few buttons for it. So, if we go to my YouTube channel, right? youtube.com/the Yoshi Fanatic. You can see I'm live right now. If you go over to, well, actually you can go down here, go to Yoshi Game live streams. There's all my Yoshi Game live streams. Here's all my other live streams. Or to make things easier, you can just click the playlist button. You're not going to see these liked videos because, well, that's a private list. But the rest of them you will see. So just go to playlists. There's Yoshi Game live streams, all my other live streams, and just playlists in general. That's where you can go to watch my live streams after the fact. So there you go. That is how you can watch my live streams after they are done. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in, Plankton. I appreciate you. Watch your own stream, it will loop, says Solar Flare. Plankton says, thank you, no problem. And I don't know if you have any sort of like curiosity to go back and watch any of my previous live streams. I've been live streaming since 2019, so I've got lots of streams. If you want to check out any of them, I apologize for the quality in some of them. They're not that great if you go far enough back. But yeah, by all means, watch to your heart's content, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Jeff, what's your favorite Mario game? Mine is Super Pregnant Mario 2. What? There's a second one? My favorite Mario game is Mario 64. It's my favorite game of all time. Hands down. There's just something so satisfying about that game. Like, the movement is top notch. I have a huge amount of nostalgia for it. I'm missing a ton of stuff in this level, guys. What is going on? At this point, I don't even know if I want to finish the level. Well, I mean, I do. I want to get full health so I don't have to worry about that next time. But, like, I've missed so much. Okay, so I missed 2 flowers. I probably shouldn't have gotten that. Okay, I'm fine, this is fine. Ew! It's all about Super Pregnant Mario 4. Well, I mean, obviously. A stream of a stream and a stream of a stream streaming a stream. It's a solar flare. Pretty much summed up the whole streaming loop paradox. Okay. Is that the volcano mountain? Or volcano level? A volcano's already a mountain. What am I talking about? I don't know. Let's play the level again. Here we go. Watch your own stream and that will happen. Yes, it will. Yes, it absolutely will. Okay, so I don't have to worry about getting full health this time, but the rest I absolutely have to worry about. I'm the real Justin, says just in time. Just in time, that's funny. I assume that's Jacob. It's just in time, baby. I like that pun, though. Just in time. That's funny. Hopefully they make a new, wait, what is this? Oh. Hopefully they make a Super Pregnant Luigi Deluxe 23. Man, that series got a lot more of the games than, Super Pregnant Mario. What? That's never a sentence I thought I would say. It isn't. Never once did I ever think I would say that sentence. Never. Kinda wish I didn't. So it's not down there. Probably just gonna be something dumb, isn't it? I don't know what it is gonna be. Hey, you know what it is. Where's the flowers? Where's the flowers? Where's the flowers? Where's the flowers? No, Pregnant Warrior Deluxe 43 Game of the Year edition for the Wii U. But of course, how could we survive without such a masterpiece? Wait, there's a 43 one. I'm so behind. My gosh. You should watch your own stream. The solar flare. I very often watch my own streams after the fact. I don't think I've missed a single one. Yeah. Very big fan of my own live streams. I more just watch it because, well, honestly, I think I have some funny jokes. But also because, like, I like to see if the quality was good. Like, I always do a live stream test before the fact. But I also like to, you know, go back and watch in post just to make sure everything looks good. And see what else I can improve. Bowling! Solar the bowler! Yes, sir, Solar's a bowler. Are you a bowler, Solar Flare? But why would you, game? Okay, so remember how I was talking about in the last Yoshi's Island stream? Actually, the last stream. How the collectible placement just isn't as intuitive in Yoshi's Woolly World as it is in Yoshi's Island? That was an example right there. And there's another one. Well, I mean, I got that one, so I guess kind of a bad example, but still, you get my point. Like, I don't know, like, the placement of the collectibles just isn't as intuitive in this game as they are in Yoshi's Woolly World. I suck at bowling. You should watch your own live stream. You know what, Solar Flare, just for you, let's see what happens. I'm great at bowling, says Solar the Bowler. Ready? Here we go. What happens? Ha! I'm great at bowling, says Solar the Bowler. Ready? Here we go. What happens? Ha! Ha! I'm great at bowling, says Solar the Bowler. Ready? Here we go. What happens? Yep, it's just perpetually going. What is happening? It's a solar flare. Yep, it's just perpetually going. Okay, so we're gonna go back and mute it. It should fix here in a second. Actually, it sounds like it's fixed now. There you go. You should watch your own stream again so you can see how you read the pregnant Luigi comment. Yes, I will do that. Later. Absolutely. I will 100% be watching this live stream after the fact. I still missed a flower! Where is it? I guess it's just perpetually going. Is it? Nope. We're all good here. It is no longer perpetually going. Yeah. No, it repeated that many times. Oh yeah, it absolutely did. Confused Unga Bunga. What's going on? Hey, Confused Unga Bunga. That's a great name, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Unless this is just Jacob pulling a fast one on me, but if this is a new viewer, hello. Welcome to the Yoshi Fanatics live streams. Welcome to Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World Part 1. How are you doing? It is Jacob. See, I thought it might be a good idea to call that out just in case. At least you didn't, like, keep going with it and say, I'm new here. On the Nintendo Direct, there's a leak where Adam Sandler will play Bayonetta in the Mario movie. I'm sure that'll happen. Like, that's an obvious voice actor role. I don't know why Adam Sandler would even think about skipping out on that one. Such an opportunity. Where is this first flower? Is this it? See that? Did you see that? Okay, so realistically, that's not as big of a problem as I'm treating it. Especially considering there's a badge later in the game that reveals all hidden secrets. It is I, attractive white guy. It's a solar flare. Nice. That's funny. Alright, I know where the second flower is. So a lot of this stuff I can just skip at this point. But anyway, the whole thing with, you know, I was just talking about this. The whole, not super intuitive, collectible layout. Remember how I was talking about that? What just happened with that first flower is 100% indicative of that sort of problem. Oh, Dr. Jeffrey, I know you already said this earlier in the stream, but I'm curious to hear if you have any updated thoughts. How does the 3DS version of this game look emulated up to 960p resolution? Are you impressed with what you're seeing? Other than the 30 frames per second, that's just built into my live stream. Like, this is running at 60 frames. Liquids are pretty hip, not gonna lie. Wii U Yoshi is cool, says Solar Flare. I would agree. I like Solar Flare. I like Solar Flare. I do. But I also like Wii U Yoshi. Wii U Yoshi is pretty great. Wow. Ask me any question you think I would know. Solar Flare. What is the most expensive cut of steak? I don't think you would actually know that answer. I don't know if I know that answer. Do you use patient or hasty mode? I use patient. Jake from State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jiff, I can now tell you about what Stranger Things is about. It's PB&J. How exciting. By all means. I think it is A5 Wagyu. Did you look that up? I'm pretty sure you're right. Do you know what Wagyu is? Jeff, hard question. Which one would you choose? The original Yoshi's Island or Ryan Reynolds? Yoshi's Island. I like Ryan Reynolds, but I like Yoshi's Island more. Though in fairness, Ryan Reynolds gave us the only good iteration of, or the only good live iteration of Deadpool. So, I will say that. Japanese cow steak thingy. Yep, that is correct. Let's see if I can't find that. Was that it? There was a yarn bundle back there. I'm just gonna run through the level at this point. So, there's another thing. The one-way doors. Okay, fine. The original Yoshi's Island or Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man! I can't do that singing voice very high. Pepsi Man! I don't know what that was. Terrifying, that's what it was. But yeah, that's a harder choice. Pepsi Man has pretty great meme potential. I'm embarrassed. That was the shriek of like the undead. And that was me trying to replicate the Pepsi Man song. Let's play a game. I am thinking of a Nintendo game. You can ask 15 yes or no questions before guessing. You are thinking of a Nintendo game. You know, it's interesting. I was just listening to a podcast, the Nintendo podcast. Okay, fine. The original Yoshi's Island or 10 packs of Kool-Aid, man. Drip, drip. Oh, man. I don't know. But yeah, I was just listening to the Nintendo podcast with Wood from Beat 'em Ups and Bob from Wolf Den. And they were actually just doing a 20 questions for Nintendo games. So that's interesting. Good timing. My first question is the game a part of a Nintendo series? By the way, for any question that I ask, I would prefer that you answer like, yes, it is part of a series. Not just yes. So we're pretty much just gonna run through the level up to the point where that yarn thing is. LMAO, Pepsi Man. The laughing guy. That's a great meme. Pepsi Man. Guys, do you remember the ridiculous live sections of that Pepsi Man game? Just the full motion video cutscenes with the fat guy just eating burgers and drinking Pepsi. Pretty much what the American stereotype is in Japan, I guess. Which I guess isn't inaccurate. A Nintendo series like Mario, Zelda, etc.? Yes, one down. Okay. My next question. Has the series had a release in the last 12 years, since 2010? I'm still missing gems. Why is this level so frustrating? Pepsi for pizza. Pepsi does go pretty well with pizza. Definitely. Guys, I'm about to flip out. It's not like this level is that long, so I can just run through the level again, but I did not find all... Wait, did I find all the... I did find all the gems at one point. I guess I can just roll through the level now. Yes, it has a release in 10 years, 2 down. Is the game... So you're thinking of one game, right? So... Was the game released on a home console? Imagine being so stupid to go up to a food stand and ask them, do you serve food? That's funny. Okay, well, I guess I 100% completed that level. Took enough time. Poochy level is next. No, it's not. It's duplicitous delve. One of my least favorite levels in the game. But it did give us the fantastic music that I used in the beginning part of my last video. Never mind. This is not... That's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the maze level. In 1980s Indiana, a group of young friends witnessed supernatural forces and secret government exploits. As they search for answers, the children unravel a series of extraordinary mysteries. Not gonna lie, does not sound like my thing. This is what Stranger Things is about. You just looked up a synopsis on Wikipedia or something, didn't you? Yes, it was released on a home console. 3 down. By the way, you only have 10 questions now because 15 is too easy. Why is 15 too easy? Was the game you're thinking of released in the last 10 years? Yes, says PB&J. I thought so. Jeff quote, which one do I play? Honestly, I was very happy with that segment. It was a real pain though, filming it. Like, like, filming the... Yep. Filming the part of me, like, looking back and forth, like, just from the normal perspective was fine. But, like, filming, like, me holding up the... like, showing you the screens for the 3DS and the Wii U, that was a pain. I had to put an ultra-wide lens on my smartphone camera. Just like one of those smartphone lenses. So I put that on there and pretty much just held my phone, like, on a stand right in front of me. And, yeah. That was a real interesting way of doing it. It must have looked real silly, I'll tell you that. No, it was not released in the last 10 years. 4 down. Oops. Okay, come here, you. No! Okay, I have to retry this level. Flight attendant, would you like a beverage? Passenger, what are my options? Flight attendant, yes or no? I would never say extraordinary, says PB&J. Honestly, the word I was thinking of was exploits. Okay. No, it was not released in the last 10 years. 4 down. Does the game have Wario in it? Hey. Okay, this level is kind of annoying, I will admit. Mostly just because, like, see, remember when I said that Yoshi's Island has a bad habit of one-way doors? I feel like Yoshi's Woolly World has that problem, but even worse. And Yoshi's Island was actually not as bad as I remembered in that regard. No, Daddy Wario is not in the game. 5 down. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Well. Huh. Is the game related to the Mario series? I would maybe say exploits because I do know means. Yeah, but it just doesn't sound like a word you would say. Well, that was pretty sick. Yeah. No, come back with my egg. That is a potential Yarn Yoshi baby. No, the game is not related to the Mario series. 6 down. Okay. No. Okay, sure. I hit the checkpoint before I crossed that line. That works. I'll take that. I do not know what it means, is what I meant to say. Oh, by the way, I have 2 guesses in the end. Okay. So I have 6 questions. I have 4 questions left. So it can't be Luigi's Mansion. It can't be Wario anything. It can't be Yoshi. And it can't be anything Mario related. So it's not Mario Kart. It's not the Mario sports games. What does it mean, Jeff? Exploits? Exploits is like something you're not supposed to do kind of thing. Like in video games, an exploit is taking advantage of something that you're not supposed to be able to do in the game. To like cheat or, you know, that sort of thing. Basically, exploits are just something bad that you shouldn't do. I think is a good definition for it. Hang on. Okay. Is the game Solar Flare? Is the game a spin-off? I.e., is it not like a mainline entry in the series that it's a part of? Flight attendant. Are you nervous, guy? Yes, flight attendant. Yes. So, are you nervous, guy? Yes, flight attendant. Is this your first time, guy? No. I have been nervous many times. Okay, that's pretty delightful. Okay, so I gotta get everything. These sorts of levels that have like a lot of, it's not exactly branching paths, but a lot of places to go, like a lot of places things can be hidden, are kind of annoying in these Yoshi games. But I'm doing pretty good so far. Can't really complain about that. Can't really complain about that. I gotta say, like, I'm really happy with the emulation quality in this game. Like, Citra did a pretty fantastic job in this game. I'm very pleased. Quite very pleased. Doctor, relax, David. It's a small surgery. Patient, my name's not David. Doctor says, I know. I'm David. I've heard that one before. That's a classic. So, how am I supposed to get up there? That's right, Yoshi. Eh? No! You stop that. Seriously, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, you know what? Shoot. How am I supposed to get up there? I'll figure it out. Kinda. Some people consider it one, but some don't. 7 down. A spin-off. Huh. Well, I guess that doesn't really help me too much. On a phone, it's so convincing that this is the Wii U version. Jeffrey. It says Jeffrey. You know something's wrong when the doctor is nervous. Yep. Gosh dang it! What did I miss? Oh no, it's right there. How do I get that? In all honesty, I really have no idea. Not a clue. I'll figure it out. I don't know how yet. Knowing my luck, it's probably some hidden cloud. I hate one-way doors to solar flare. Me too. That is probably the single most annoying part about this game. Is the one-way doors. And again, that's just something that's common in Yoshi games, but it doesn't have to be. That's the annoying thing. Like, it's not a problem that needs to be. I also really hate these hidden clouds. Like, these ones like, after having played Yoshi's Island, the ones here in Yoshi's Woolly World seem especially bad. Jiff, did you see my comments? Do I know what JSYK means? No, I don't. Excuse me. Kinda a spin-off. Some consider it one, but some don't. Is it a Yoshi game? That's kind of a throwaway question, I guess. I don't know if that was a good question, but I'm asking it. Is it a Yoshi game? Please don't tell me that I missed just one. I missed one stamp patch. Are you kidding me? It means just so you know. Ow. Well, thank you. I guess that makes sense. I missed one gem, guys. That's super annoying. Super-de-duper annoying. I don't know if I want to waste more time. I will not accept that because I already told you it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for being nice. You're absolutely right. Some consider it. Okay, so let me just. So it's part of a series. It has had a new release in the last 10 years, or in the last 12 years since 2010. It's on a home console. I'm gonna play this level again. It's on a home console, it's not Mario related, and it's a spin-off, but some people don't consider it one. Oh boy. Did this game wait, did I ask? Gosh. Did this game come out in the last... Or did this game come out after the year 2000? Passenger, how often do planes crash? Flight attendant, just once. So I know I got that one already. I don't need to bother with that one. I know I already got this. Yeah, I already got that. Honestly, I should probably wait and come back to this. Yes, it came out since 2000. 2 questions, 2 guesses left. Don't tell me this is it. Okay. So, it came out after the year 2000 on a home console. Did the game come out on the Wii? I said, be right back, I am thirsty, so I must get water. Well, that's one heck of an acronym there, Serenity. Hey. Man. Yes, the game came out on Wii. One more guess. Or one more question. Okay, well. Some consider it a spin-off. Others don't. So that tells me it's most certainly not a mainline game. It's not Mario related. Oh boy. Oh, I think I know where it is. I found it. Oh, I hate. Huh. Is it in the Legend of Zelda series? I don't think that's gonna really help me out here, is it? Like, it probably isn't in the Zelda series, but that's my final question. No, it is not a Zelda game. 2 guesses. Hi, I am back. I am assuming that's what that says. Welcome back. Okay. Oh no, don't kill me. Gosh, I have no idea. It's on the Wii. It's considered a spin-off. It's a Nintendo game. Yes. My gosh. You pretty much stumped me here. Is it Wii Sports Resort? I would consider it mainline. Is this Solar Flare? Okay, well, I guess that doesn't really help me, does it? Okay, I got real lucky there. Some people don't. So, when I hear no, it is not Wii Sports Resort. Okay, is it Metroid Other M? I left to... I don't know what you're trying to say there, Serenity. No idea. How did you get that, Solar Flare? Is that what it is? Please tell me that that's what it is. Yes, it was Metroid Other M. Yes! Yes! Jacob says, girlfriend, I want to split up. I'm tired of you pretending like you're a spy. Boyfriend, great idea. We can cover more ground that way. I said I like talking like this, says PB&J. I don't think I like it. Try me. Says Solar Flare. A quote from Samus. Walk the chomp to unwind. Everyone's going crazy over companies turning vegetables into hamburgers like it's something new when cows have been doing it for years. Can I guess one of yours? Says Solar Flare. Sure. Also, I think that the whole thing about, you know, some people consider it mainline while others don't. And it was on the Wii. And it's part of a series that I think those really helped because, like, not a lot of people like Metroid Other M. So some people try to pretend it's not canon, but it is. And I don't like Other M. And I admit it's canon. From now on, I will talk like this. BBJ. This is PB&J. Great. Okay. Alright. I've got one. You got 10 questions, Solar Flare. Question 1 out of 10. Is it on a handheld? It is. So this is a pretty fun level in all honesty. Like, I like the puzzle aspect of this one. That doesn't help me at all, Serenity. I have no clue. Question 2. Is it a Yoshi game? It is not. But yeah, this level is actually pretty creative. Like, I honestly really like these puzzles. It's not my favorite level. Mostly just because it's pretty slow paced. You have to push this chain chomp around and wait for him to like roll through things, or like you have to wait for him to like the wire version of him to like walk around and get to where you want him to go. Like, those things are a little annoying, but overall I think it's a good level. Like, the puzzles are creative and fun. Bro, knocking on someone's door is just you beating their door until they pay attention to you. Question 3. Is it for one of the DS's? Yes, it is. Also, Jeffrey, that's an excellent point. I'd never thought of it that way. Very funny. Yeah, apparently I got a stamp patch. Nice. Okay, that was a mistake. But that's what's so fun, is what I assume that means. PB&J? Question 4, is it a spin-off? hard to answer. I'll give you a little nugget though. It's not a spin-off, but it's not one of Nintendo's main series. Jacob Spatafora says, boyfriend. I think I have a crush on Beyonce. Girlfriend. Whatever floats your boat. Boyfriend. No, that's buoyancy. PB&J, I'm just gonna have to stop paying attention to your comments. I have no idea what your acronyms are trying to say. Ever realize a book is simply a collection of trees tattoos? Technically, you're not wrong. Okay. Wait, hang on. I was about to make a point and then the game just ruined it. By making a good design decision. I will talk like this. Says PBJ. Thank you. Is it Mario related? It is not Mario related. Okay, no, yeah, you know what? You were nice to me, I'll be nice to you. I'll give you that one. I did say that it was not a mainline Nintendo game, but the game itself was not a spin-off. So, yeah, you can have that question back. You were fair to me, I'll be fair to you. But yeah, like, do you see these levels that, or these, puzzles that the game is making me do? Is it for 3DS? It is not. The game that I am thinking of is not for 3DS, though I do believe that there is a game in the series on the 3DS. I believe. Do not take that as being, like, do not take that as being, like, a 100%. Like, it's not. I think that's the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Six. Was it developed by Nintendo? I believe so. Let me look it up. Yes, it was. Candles have been changed from being used to see to being used to smell, says Jeffrey. Oh my gosh, you're 100% right. I missed a flower. I think it's in this last area though. I think. I hope. Where is it? Did I miss one? Why did I miss one? 7. Is it an RPG? It is not an RPG. Oh, I think I might know where it is. I think it's up here. How did I remember that? I don't know, but I did. PB&J says, I am getting bored of using the acronyms, so I am now just using the microphone thingy so that I can talk really fast without having to take super long to spell all the words. Says Serenity, you're using text-to-speech. I'm surprised that you haven't been using that this whole time. Frankly. That's how Ethan usually does it. Speaking of which, where is Ethan? 8. Are the main characters human? That's a really hard question. I want to say yes, but at the same time I feel like that'll throw you off. Free question, I don't know the answer. Ethan is watching Lord of the Rings with Jacob, Heaven, and Daddy, says PB&J. Okay, well thank you for the info on that. I'm like, where is Ethan? I miss him. Bro, people who wear glasses pay to live in HD. Not wrong. Question 8. Is it a puzzle game? I'm gonna say yes. I honestly do like all these puzzles. Like, this is a very slow-paced level. But, in all honesty, I really do appreciate the puzzles. I do. Like, I very much do. Therapist. Your wife says that you never buy her flowers. Is that true? Husband. To be honest, I didn't even know she sold flowers. Question 9. I'm running out of ideas. Does the title start with, does the title of the game start with an L? I mean P. 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 No, it does not start with P. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Okay, real quick, Chain Chomp, before you come down and try to murder me. Okay, there's nothing down here. La da 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 dum dum da dum. Just murdered that tap tap. I feel bad, but at the same time I don't, because tap taps suck. And I hate them. There's a thing up here, isn't there? Apparently not. I mean, I can't see anything up there, so that doesn't really help me, does it? Take that, Chain Chompy Chomp. Hey, it's pink. Sky would like that. Ah! Okay. I think I'm in good shape here. It has to be the bow tie, doesn't it? Fine, that works out. Jeff, using the text-to-speech thingy is really fun to use, and it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience to use. Yeah, I mean, for sure, it's a lot easier. Sometimes it doesn't work super well. Sometimes it thinks you're saying something that you're not. So I would be a little careful. Make sure that you're spell checking after you say the message, just to make sure it doesn't, like, think you said something you didn't. That is my advice to you for using text-to-speech. Did you get the reference to the YouTuber? No, I didn't. Question 10. Is this game have a rating above 8 out of 10 on IGN? I want to say yes, but let me check. Yes, it does. Well, it's not above 8 out of 10, it is 8 out of 10. It is exactly 8 out of 10. Bro, the youngest picture of you is also the oldest picture of you. Dude, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Doobie doo, doobie 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 doo doobie. Plop. Hey! Yay, I did it! So from what I know, it is a puzzle game for the DS that does not start with P, that is not in a big mainline series. Big brain, Dr. Jeffrey. Developed by Nintendo. Says Solar Flare. Yes. Doopy doop. Hey, it's Citrus Yoshi. I actually like this one. I'm going to be him. My gosh, we're almost at 3 hours already. That's insane. Super easy battery ballerina barely even. Lol 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 lol. I just used the text to speech and it did that. I meant to say barely. Bro, why aren't iPhone chargers just called apple juice? They should be. That's brilliant right there, Dr. Jeffrey. Alright, this one usually gives me trouble. Not in the fact that it's hard, but because usually I miss something. I also forgot to say this, but I'm in Florida for the weekend, says Jacob. Ooh, fun. How's Florida treating you? I'm looking forward to hearing your guest, Solar Flare. You know, I haven't really talked much about the game so far. But I feel like I've already said a lot about Yoshi's Woolly World. And something I've actually thought about recently is I've made a lot of videos about Yoshi's Woolly World. Like, 3 out of my 4 videos that I've made have had Yoshi's Woolly World in them to some degree. I think Yoshi's, or the 3D Yoshi game is the only one I don't really mention it, but I do show it in B-roll, so I'm not counting that one. I meant to say super easy, barely an inconvenience. Lol, 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 lol. Guess 1 out of 2. Tetris DS? I don't know. It's a Solar Flare. It is not Tetris DS. Good try, though. You got one more guess. One more guess, Solar Flare. I look forward to seeing what your other boss, your other question, your other guess is. I really like the big red flying turtle boss in the game. The music is really fire. It is. I mean, that's just the case for all the music in this game, frankly. Hiya! Whoa, hey. That was a lot of yarn balls all over the place. Ah. Boink. But yeah, this level's pretty annoying. Mostly just the fact that, you know, things can be hidden in a lot of different places, and, like, the level's small enough, it's pretty compact. But that just means that all the stuff that you have to find has to be in that compact area. And that's annoying. It's quite annoying. Because like I said, I end up missing stuff, because some of it is hidden in dumb, stupid areas that you wouldn't even think to check unless you've played the game before. Or you just have a really good sense of intuition, I guess. I think the only bad thing about the text-to-speech thingy is that it pauses the video whenever you talk into it. Whenever you talk into the text-to-speech thing, then it pauses the video. That is annoying. I didn't realize that. Of course, I've never used text-to-speech, so that's part of the reason I did not realize that. Alright. I'm going down there. And there was nothing there. But it probably only pauses the video because if I let it play it, then it would probably have your voice put in here too, and then it would think that I'm saying something when you are saying something. I mean, maybe. There's ways around that. Like, most Android devices can be, and you have an Android device, you have an Android phone. I think that the Google Assistant can be set up to recognize and only respond to your voice. So there's ways around it. Again, I keep using the A button to throw eggs and stuff. Like, why? Why do I do that? Wife, what are your plans for today? Husband, my friends and I are going to Glasses. Wife, and what are you gonna do after that? Husband, we'll see. That's pretty fantastic. I know this starts with a P, but I'm out of ideas. Professor Layton in the Curious Village? Final guess. It is not Professor Layton in the Curious Village. It is Brain Age. Brain Age, train your brain in minutes a day. That is the game that I was thinking of. Brain Age, train your brain in minutes a day. Bro, the most suspicious thing to bring onto an airplane is a parachute. That's true. Though it's also one of the smartest things to bring onto an airplane. Oh! Says Solar Flare. Yes, sir. So, when you asked if humans were involved, I wanted to say yes, but at the same time, like, it was kind of just a holographic, you know, image of Satoru Iwata's head. So, I did not want to say yes. That was fun, says Solar Flare. It was, like, I had a good time. It was fun, guessing yours, too. I got very... I got very lucky. Solar Flare, sorry. PB&J says, have a Nokia phone. Is that Android? Yes, it is. Any phone that is not Apple... That's a really bad thing to say because that's not 100% true. Most phones that are not... How about this? Every smartphone that is not an iPhone or a Google phone are Android phones. I think even Google phones are Android. Like, it's just... Like, because Google owns... I shouldn't say owns. Google, is like... I guess I can say owns. Like, Google owns Android. Like, Android is Google's operating system. So yeah, I guess I can say any phone that isn't an iPhone is an Android. Any smartphone that is not an iPhone is an Android. Yes, your Nokia is an Android. Rematch? I can guess it this time. I thought it was Layton until the P question, says Solar Flare. Totally fair. Yeah, we can do a rematch. Okay, I've got one. Wait, you know what? Before I lock it in, I already have one in mind, but how obscure do you want it to be? The one that I have in mind... Well, you know what? I can't say. I have to wait until your questions. Nice. Jeff, I'm thinking of a game. What do you think it is? You can guess 2 times. What? Why can I guess 2 times? Is it on a PlayStation console? That's one of my questions. Bro, a lot of animals probably need glasses. We just don't know about it. Rhinos do. Kinda obscure, but one I still know. Okay. Alright, I think you would know this one question mark. Maybe. So I'm gonna go with it. What's your first question? Girlfriend. What's your idea of a perfect date? Boyfriend. Date, month, year. I find other formulas a bit confusing. Yeah. Oh, Jacob, you're taking Jeffrey's role here. Question 1. Is it on a home console? It is not. Yes, I did see your comment, Jacob. I was just a little late in responding to it. Sorry about that. Why am I thinking of handheld games so much? Probably because I'm playing one. Lol. Yes, says Peanut Butter and Jelly. Okay. Does it have the number 4 in the title? Question 2. Is it on one of the Game Boys? It is, yes. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Yes, it is on one of those. No, says Serenity. Okay, so I've asked my 2 questions. How many guesses do I get? I swear Yoshi's Island has just trained my brain to throw with the A button. It's kind of frustrating. 4. I have 4 guesses. Is it Batman Arkham Knights? Or sorry, Arkham Asylum. Tablets are just plates. Tables? Question 3. Is it Mario related? I'm gonna say no. But just the fact that that was a hard question for me to answer should tell you something. Yes. Scissor. Hey, I got it. Nice. How did I miss 3 gems? How? How did I miss 3? I got everything else. How did I miss 3 pencil patches? How? Seriously, dude, how did I miss 3? I wish I could go back. I really do. Jeff, you read my mind. I am scared. I mean, it's not that hard. You don't play that many video games. Question 4. Is it one of Nintendo's mainline series? Yes, it is. Guys, I don't want to replay the level right now just to find the pencil patches, so I am going to come back to this level after I get a certain badge.
Ah! Still think you could mess with my plans? This is as far as you go. Notwing, you're up. Swoop in from above and squish that Yoshi.
Husband, my wife's going into labor. What should I do? Doctor, is this her first child? Husband, no, this is her first husband. Alright, this is her husband. Okay, that is funny. Oh, right, now I remember how to fight this guy. Question 5. Is it on the OG Game Boy? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to this level after I've gotten the find hidden secrets badge, because this level is kind of just ludicrous with the quote-unquote secrets. The things that are hidden in invisible clouds. Question 6. Is it in the Zelda series? It is not. Take this, Koopa. Okay, so I did not get through World 2-5. That is okay. I got about halfway through World 2. Froggy Studio says hi. Hi, Froggy Studios. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 1 of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. You've unlocked a new stage in Poochy Dash. Head to the Poochy Hut or just tap Poochy on the bottom screen. We will do that later. You can get any power badge for free for a limited time. I seen your recent video. It was cool, says Froggy. Thank you. I'm glad you saw it. And it's Ash and Yoshi. I actually like Ash and Yoshi quite a bit. Okay. So. This one's from the Poochy level. Did you see my comment, Jiff? No, I didn't. Jiff, I am thinking of another game. You get 30 questions. Oh, boy. I don't have time for 30 questions, Serenity. That's gonna have to wait till next time. Question 7. Was it a popular game? I want to say no. Only because I don't think it sold very well. You could do 20. No, I don't think so, Serenity. Alright guys, well that's it for the Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World section of the stream, but I did promise one thing before we go. I want to show you, and we'll see if, we'll see how well this works. I want to show you that part in the Game Boy crud. Shoot, I don't think RetroArch supports the Switch controller. I don't want to mess this up. Do I have MGBA? I think I do. Oh wait, hang on. Nope. Dude. What the heck? Oh, I know why. I can't use Citra at the same time. Well, that's pretty lame. Okay, well, I guess I am closing out of Citra now. Yes, I would like to exit now. So the bottom portion of my chat screen is just going to be empty. That's fine, this is fine. Let's quit RetroArch and try opening it again. Do I have MGBA? I do, let's use that instead. Question 8. Was it either Kirby or Metroid series? It is not, no. I was thinking of The Sims 4, just so you know. Says PB&J. Probably should have guessed that. Okay. Wait, why do I still have RetroArch open? I'm so confused. What is happening? I don't even have RetroArch open. What gives? Fine. We're going to that's not it. Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why can't you stream today and tomorrow? Just a suggestion, says Froggy Studios. Because I agreed with my wife that I would only stream 1 day a week. That is why. 16. Okay, no, I need that. Okay. There we go. Okay, got it. Question 9, is it a puzzle game? It is not. Jacob says, girlfriend, what do you do? Boyfriend, I race cars. Girlfriend, oh, do you ever win any races? Boyfriend, no, the cars are a lot faster. Truth. Okay, we're gonna do MGBA. I need to open settings. I know this is kind of behind the scenes, but and select and start. Okay, I know this is kind of behind the scenes, but you know, a very specific situation required a very specific setup. So we need this. We need to do this. Game Boy Color. Question 10. Is it an RPG? No, it is not. You have two guesses. Nice background, says Jacob. Thank you. It's the same one that I show in my in my actual videos. Game & Watch Gallery 2, baby. And just so you know, I actually do own this one. Okay. I have to show you guys. This is very loud. I have to show you. I am screwed. It's a solar flare. I have to show you that part that I was talking about with... Oh, it's called Chef. It's not called Kitchen. This is the one I'm talking about, though. We're gonna do hard. Okay, here we go. Princess Peach is cooking some food. Yoshi is going to eat it. All I know is that it's a mainline series Game Boy game. It's a solar flare. Oh no, says Jacob. Yes, you're in for it now. You're in for it now. You know why I know about this, though? I played this game a ton as a kid on my Game Boy Color. I just choked on my tongue, says PB&J. That's actually kind of dangerous. Okay, so Yoshi just laid that egg, right? Not unusual. Yoshi typically lays eggs after he eats many things. So that can just happen whenever, for whatever reason. Like, he can eat fruit and that can happen. He can eat enemies and that can happen. We've never seen a Yoshi hatch out of it. That's probably nothing. No worries. Can trade one guess for 2 hints. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we just saw the Yoshi hatch. Okay, well, that's something we've never seen before. Like, we saw the Yoshi lay that egg on screen, and the Yoshi hatched, or the Yoshi egg hatched, and a baby Yoshi came out. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that proves that Yoshis do indeed come out of eggs that other Yoshis lay. I mean, that could have been a female Yoshi, right? Like, that Yoshi could have just have already been pregnant with that egg, right? I mean, sure, why not? Like, oh, okay, well, the Yoshi's growing up. No problem, that kind of grew up fast, but we've seen that happen before. Super Mario World, the Yoshis grow up very quickly. But either way, that one Yoshi could have just been a pregnant Yoshi, right? Like, the egg could have already been, like, on the way to, like... Oh my gosh, says Jacob. Okay, well... Yeah, I mean, no problem so far. Like, that can all be easily explained away, right? Like, you know, but this Yoshi, he's never left the kitchen. Like, this kitchen is where this Yoshi has grown up, right? Like, he just laid an egg. Well, there it is. There it is. This Yoshi never left the kitchen. We've seen everything this Yoshi has done in his entire life. And he just hatched another egg with another baby Yoshi. Simply from eating food. There is no reproductive... There was no intercourse here between 2 Yoshis to produce this egg. No, this egg is a result of Yoshi's eating food. Oh my gosh, says Jacob. There it is. From this... My head! Ah! From this, we can thusly justifiably say that if this game is anything to go off of, Yoshis reproduce asexually and are thusly neither male nor female. They are simply Yoshis. So there you go. Help, help, help! Mayday, 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 says Jacob. I hear you. That's kind of what I thought when I first found out about this one. So what do you think of that? Solar Flare asks, okay, for one of my trades, is it a platformer? Yes, it is a platformer. Peanut Butter and Jelly says, what if humans worked like that? Well, we'd be in a very different world right now. How are you not scarred, Solar Flare? I'm too curious, says Solar Flare. Too curious about which game that I've picked. Squeak. Hint question 2. Wario Land? It is not Wario Land. One of them. No, it's not any of the Wario Lands. My gosh. Wait, how do I... You know what? I'm gonna keep playing this. Until Solar Flare guesses what game I was thinking of, I'm going to just play this game that confirms that Yoshis don't reproduce as a normal creature would. It's like the propagation of an animal species typically relies on the dichotomy between the two sexes. Yoshis apparently do not. Please, says Jacob. Final guess. I don't know. Kirby's Dream Land? No, it is not Kirby's Dream Land. The game I was thinking of is Donkey Kong Land. Please don't, says Jacob. You know what? I have an idea. We're gonna end this live stream. Hang on. We're gonna end this live stream looking at just a large picture of just Yoshi. Just because I feel like it. Hang on. This is important to me. This is extremely important, guys. This is very important. Very. I guess like that might be a good aspect ratio. No. This is too much work for just a funny. It's too much. And it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, I promise. I guess I promise nothing. There. It's Yoshi. I forgot Donkey Kong Land existed, lol. 999, says Jacob. Maybe it's just a bug, says Dr. Jeffrey. I don't think so. Considering it happens over and over and over again, I do not think it's a bug. It is simply a feature of the game. Yoshis reproduce asexually in this game. Confirmed. Now, whether or not the game actually is canon or like actually means anything, that's another question. But all I know is that in this game we see an adult Yoshi in a kitchen that gives birth to, or that lays a Yoshi egg from which a Yoshi hatches. That Yoshi grows up. We never see him leave the kitchen, yet he lays an egg and that egg hatches a Yoshi. That is all I know. Maybe the game ends when the game hatches. Do you have any philosophy for this, Dr. Jeffrey? Says Jacob. This needs some philosophy. It absolutely does. It needs some. Well, guys, I think that's... On that note, that's all the time we have for this live stream. So, right now I gotta look up that Spiral Mountain theme Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie. I just want the original. My guess is... I mean, I don't really want to play the Super Smash Bros. One, but I guess we'll just do this one. Okay, that works for me. Let's get this loaded up. Okay. Maybe the game eggs when the egg hatches. But the egg hatched. We saw what it was. It was a Yoshi. I have philosophy. Yoshi is cool, says Solar Flare. I agree with that philosophy, my friend. I definitely do. Also, as far as you forgetting that Donkey Kong Land existed, most people did. That's why I didn't want to say it was, like, popular. It's part of a popular series, but that game is not well remembered. So I did not want to say yes. Was your game Donkey Kong Land? Final guess, I did not cheat. You already used your 2 guesses. And your final guess was Kirby's Dream Land. In fairness, there were a lot of platformers on the Game Boy, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, this was one interesting way to wrap up the no, I didn't, that cap. It's a solar flare. But that was an interesting way to end the first part of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. I guess let me know what you think about that revelation. Anywhere you want, I guess. Is Plankton still here, says Jacob? No, he is not, unfortunately. The Yoshi cycle is weird, says Dr. Jeffrey. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I still say that Yoshi is a boy. Mostly because Nintendo refers to him as a male. But this minigame right here seems to prove that that is not the case. He is neither male nor female. He is an asexual creature. Look at that dead stare. Look at him. He's just looking at you. Like, you really thought that I was gendered all this time? How dare you? Alright, well, anyway. That's it for this live stream, guys. A very interesting way to end the Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World live stream. But yeah. Come back next time for more Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World, and hopefully not more of this. Anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I go live or post a video. I just put out a video, if you haven't already seen it, comparing the home console version, the Wii U version of Yoshi's Woolly World, to the 3DS version. I'm very happy that I put out that video, and it seems like people are enjoying it, so if you haven't already, go ahead and give it a watch. Are colored Yoshi's brothers or cousins? I mean, they're all members of the same species, so I don't know. Thanos, Mr. Jiff, I don't feel so good. Thanos just snapped. Oh, sorry, PB&J. He'll come back in 5 years. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, I have a Discord. The link is on my channel page, so if you want to, come by and chat in the Discord, I love chatting with the fans, and I try to keep you guys updated as to when I'm live streaming next, so feel free to join for that. Speaking of live streaming next, I am going to be live streaming, hopefully, next Friday, starting around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, between 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I normally start. So that's when I anticipate starting. Other than that, I don't really have any announcements at this time. So yeah, I guess that's it. So, well, it's already been 3.5 hours. Any more burning questions, we'll have to wait till next live stream. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I've had a blast tonight, and I hope you guys had fun too. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. There. See you guys.